I had it well. For most of the time, yes, but then there was a point where I was just like, I'm not sure. Yeah. But then there was also a point where I'm like, I'm not sure if you guys would want me turning the live sound on while you're talking about this.
I'm pretty sure the remote is on the couch.
That's my phone.
No, they're somewhere else on the couch. There we go.
Okay.
For the projector.
Okay.
I will give it to you. It is not on Inquisition volume.
Bringing me up, and I'm like,
Which Inquisition volume is max volume, right?
All the way up.
Yep.
I feel like
that
awkward
shit,
to be talking about a lot. Also, it's like I can't afford it, and I want it.
Yeah.
But I'm also like,
The
this
maximum
is not a
of 32.
That's how I feel anytime I
Normally on volume.
I had
that
to
would blow
buy-
out our
so I just,
eardrums.
I know I'm really irresponsible and this is bad, but I'm like, I also love this.
I just bought a bunch of dresses on the internet because I have I have 2 weddings to go to with 2 different dress codes, neither of which I can cover.
If
And so
you
I'm chilling.
lose 20 pounds and I gain 20 pounds, we can just share a closet.
I'm pretty sure that you'd have to gain more than 20 pounds and I'd have to lose more than 20 pounds.
I think you're underestimating how much I weigh.
But I think you're also underestimating my clothing size.
I can't hear anything.
It depends on
Do the YouTube test.
Yeah,
Top
okay.
and bottom are different. I'm a 16 bottom and a 18 top.
Because
My
my sound should
shoulders
be.
are-
There's no reason my sound
You
should
know
be.
when I was really skinny?
Do a prosy
Sure.
Yeah, right there.
Yes.
So mine
Man, this poop dragon is like a pain in the ass.
Good job.
Poop
For
dragon.
a long time. That was
Oh,
my blessing
let's see.
curse, is that I was
Okay.
too skinny and clothes. And I had to get everything taken out of the waist. And now I'm
I
like,
love prosy so much.
Me too.
he's
I have
like,
such
now he's just 65, 70 pounds. And it's like, I'm much larger. I was like, I'm being generous at a medium 6. That's assuming that I can squeeze.
So I am, my shoulders are so broad. I have man shoulders, like European man shoulders is what I call them because I'm a swimmer. And have you ever seen how broad the swimmer's shoulders are?
Yeah.
So I can't fit into most women's clothing in the shoulders. And then I'm a little.
Okay, I'm not hearing
Yeah.
anything, so I'm gonna just
Yeah.
exit out.
Yeah,
Remember
just
one time
restart.
Yep, the
that
classic
stuff in
tech
New York,
solution,
this
you know?
place that we used to always go.
It always infuriates me because I hate how effective that solution actually is.
Socks.
90% of the time, something's
Not.
wrong. Just close
and
it and
anyway,
reopen it.
we're
It
It
is
is.
infuriatingly simple.
Much to the frustration of all my friends, I would frequently befriend strangers, particularly drag queens,
As you
in
should.
bar club bathrooms, and they would like come
BT
looking
does
for me.
anyone
Like,
want caffeinated beverages?
I could do with another tea. Yes.
I'm good.
Same kind I had last time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like in the bathroom, and my friends come looking for me after like 20, 30 minutes. I'm like, where have you been? I'm like, I'm just befriending.
Did you say you wanted a caffeinated?
Okay, we have Houston, we have volume.
Woo! I've just been befriending this woman for like the past 20 minutes. But I remember specifically there was like one time I was wearing like a hot top. This woman comes up to the bathroom sinks and she's like, oh my god, shoulders are amazing. I was like, I want to wear culture tops, so confident. And I'm like, no, you're fucking beautiful. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. You look absolutely culture tops. 20 something minutes go by from the sudden attraction to the point where my friends come looking for me in the club bathroom and they're like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I made a new friend. So I was like, what's the issue?
That's how all my.
And she was like, your shoulders. It's like, your shoulders. I was like, your shoulders are so strong.
I just have to buy all of my shirts inside jackets. I have to buy them aside from
I mean, I will say that I am very much always down for a girl with broad shoulders.
I don't have an issue with it. Like, I'm not remotely insecure about it. It just makes buying clothes difficult.
Ah, yes, fair. Okay, yeah.
My ratio, which has been somewhat negated by I've been very blessed.
Also, can I
I've been very blessed where I'm like very proportioned in the way that mannequins are.
Oh, that's like.
I remember
You should do the mannequin challenge.
I had this happen with someone and he's like black plastic mannequin, like bust up until mid-thigh, and then I would like plan out my outfits on it. And the mannequin was perfectly proportioned, except for like the breasts were half inch bigger as well as the waist.
Yep.
What is it? See for yourself, sir.
If I could interject, so Liz, I don't know if you saw last time. If so, I can catch you up on things.
Please catch me up. Yes.
Okay, let's see.
I've been what we in the biz call ungodly busy.
Okay, let's see, what happened last time? Do you remember, I think it was 2 times ago, where Josie was like, oh no, there's assassins who killed my people, can you help me? Okay, so we went and met with the guy she wanted us to meet. He was like, oh hey, I'm this count, I have some information on the assassins. But then we go meet him, and he's like, surprise, I was one of the assassins all along. And then we're like, oh shit, are we gonna have
idea.
Yes, and then he's like, and then we're like, oh shit, are we gonna have to fight you? And he's like, nah, you're good. We just wanted to let you know that we're going to kill you because the contract that was signed on your life is literally hundreds of years old because it's for basically whoever is the current ruler of House Montpellier. So since you didn't know about it, we figured that it's what's the word? A courtesy to let you know about the contract before we kill you.
I love that.
Despite I think the assassins about the Spanish because unlike the musical number where no one expects the Spanish they were very much expected. They gave a lot of advance notice.
Yeah.
They like wrote ahead months in advance and were like, hey, we're coming through at this time period to do an Inquisition. Get your shit in a row. And everyone's like, whoa, what?
An Inquisition?
An Inquisition? No one expects the Spanish Inquisition! But they did. They did expect it. They gave a lot of notice. They were very respectful.
Yes, it is kind of like that. The other thing that's, yeah. So, what was I? Oh, yeah. So then he's like, okay, I told you about the thing. Now I'm gonna just head out, and you guys, if you want to figure out a way to stop the assassins, the other assassins coming, that's your deal. But I'm just gonna leave because I just wanted to give you a courtesy call. And then he's like, come on, we don't have to make this a fight if you don't want to. And then the Inquisitor's like, but I totally want to. And then we fought him and killed him.
Yeah, nice.
I like how he was like, look, you can evade this. That's your prerogative.
Look, I'm giving you the information. I'm warning you. Choose to do with it.
Well, yeah, he actually straight up, when Josie had a plan that would basically annul the contract, he actually basically said, I honestly hope you succeed. So he's
but
like,
you probably won't.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'm rooting for you.
Well, I don't know, like, genuinely.
Yeah,
It's
he's
a
like,
Morpheus situation. He's like, look, I hope you win too. I don't think you're gonna though.
This would be ideal for all of us, but like.
yeah, he's basically like, you seem like a nice lady. I genuinely don't want to kill you, and so I hope that your plan works before one of our guys catches up with you, but I doubt it will, so goodbye.
You seem like a lovely fellow. I'd hate to kill you.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
You seem like a lovely fellow.
Yeah, it actually is exactly like The Princess Bride, because it's the embodiment. It's just like a scene of like people extremely politely talking about killing each other.
Harry Elway's has a book called As You Like It about the behind-the-scenes making of The Princess Bride.
I need to read it. I love that movie.
100% recommend. I love that movie. I love Harry Elway's. I think he's amazing in everything. He showed up on Psych. For anyone that's not watched Psych,
I've watched some Psych. It's good. I enjoyed it.
So I understand what the premise is.
yeah.
I know about Sean and the whole.
Yeah, Sean's whole skills,
He's-
murder mystery of the beast.
He's pretending to be a psychic, but he's not.
It's season,
The bees.
it's season 4 or 5. Harry Elway's comes on and he has a total of, I think, 3 episodes across many seasons where he guest stars. But he's this ultimate art thief that Sean's just obsessed with because he's Harry Elway's.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's so fucking cool. His name's Pierre Destro, and they like catch him skiing down a mountain. His book about the game, that's like it was. I love that movie. I love Carrie Elway's book, and I love World Histories movies, so I'm incredibly biased, but it was very.
How can anyone?
I was talking about like.
Okay, interjection.
Like, oh,
interjection, if you don't mind.
go for it.
We're gonna talk with the guy. He's gonna explain a couple things, just so I don't have to repeat exposition. Let's listen.
Are you Imperial Army?
Yes, Your Worship. I fight on the side of Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, rightful Emperor of Orléans.
Yeah, we're gonna remember how we well, because they're a legion. But remember how we found out, like when we went to the future, there's like, oh, he assassinated the Empress of Orléans and then started the demon army.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started dealing with the demon army because we talked to the wardens. The Empress thing, that's we'll find out more. But basically, right now she's in a civil war with her brother, and that's Gaspard.
Nice.
The peace talks in Halam Sharal mean an end to hostilities, don't they?
We're no longer fighting each other, but the demons, the dead. It was easier when we fought just men. You can win against men.
What's happened here?
We were trying to retake the ramparts from the dead. They rise here, somewhere within these trenches. It started when those free men showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
I should be going.
Good talk. I know you asked us a question.
Okay, now you can continue with what you guys were discussing.
I don't even know
What were we talking? Carrie Elwes and the Princess Bride and how you liked it? Yeah.
So, the book is amazing. I'm a huge fan of oral histories of movies and television. I also watch movies and television and always tell people the way that you listen to music is the same way that I watch movies and TV. It's like, it's a background thing. There's certain things that I love that I've seen so many times.
Yep.
It's just like, it's in there.
Yeah, I've done that with movies and
Like,
TV too sometimes.
There's certain things that I'm like, I've seen the movie, the deleted scenes, like all the behind the scenes features in the movie so many times. It's just like ingrained in there.
With Supernatural.
But love Carrie Elwes, love Princess Bride. The book was super fun. There's times where it's like, yeah, like we were all fucking around, and I went ATVing with Andre the Giant, and then we flipped over, and I fucked up my arm, and it fucked up the next 3 scenes of the movie, and that's why I had to pretend to roll down the mountain and like do all these things. It's just like, it's so wildly entertaining, and everyone that's involved in the film is so famous that it's fun to look back on.
Yeah.
The 40-year-old version of them that was just like, I don't give a fuck, and they're like all having a great time.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
like, Carrie always is like, oh yeah, I had just shot, I forgot which order it was in. I think it was actually The Princess Bride came first, and then he did Robin Hood, Men in Tights.
Yeah, I think it was.
But, yeah, because he was like, by the time I did Robin Hood, Men in Tights, I was like, I learned how to ride a horse, I learned how to, like, fight swords. I was like, yeah, I'm good, I got it. And I just delved into it. Just like, oh yeah, I already figured everything out.
Amazing. Incredible.
Him in the show Psych. He shows up in the first episode. He's this super famed art thief.
Right.
And Sean specifically takes his friend's credit card and pretends to like fake this whole trip so that they can go like catch. But he's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go with my girlfriend and she'll be a last second and then we all have to go. And then they're like randomly skiing and run into this art thief and like, oh fuck yeah, like let's do this.
Let's meet this art. Very cat and mouse.
Carrie Elwes is just as he is in everything.
Okay, just for the sake of letting Solus be like adequately prepared for a personal storyline thing of mine. Yes, I'll
no crop top.
not for this one though.
That's look, I'll accept it. I'll accept the lack of slutty solace, but knowing your
I
heart.
want hot tops, hot pants.
I'm imagining him
150 armor, and I don't think that's a lot to ask.
Yeah, I'm imagining him in hot pants.
Hot pants are
Hot pants would be good.
I would like him to look like Dick Grayson
I want
as Robin.
the last little bit of ass cheeks.
So I'm generally in favor of that. I'm like, I don't know, for something that's like a really big serious part of his storyline that we're about to do, I want to like, for the sake of immersion, let him be dressed normally.
That's fair. I just love it.
I'm just saying, as a woman who's exposed to acid it does make my less capable of people.
I agree, but the one that I
and defend the universe and like ingredients, even with the bottom quarter of my ass.
I mean,
everyone's on board.
If I could, I agree in theory, but I.
Can't interject, Josie.
Yes, you can, Josie. Yes, you can.
That's not the hill you're dying on. Cheeks out.
The hill Jordan starts to die on is
some of our jobs just weren't like hired a new COO, and he was coming to the happy hour tonight. COO was like, everyone has to come to the happy hour tonight. The new COO is coming, even though he's the husband of another department here. So there's so many parties.
crazy.
But yeah, when I was.
And then I was just like, the CEO's assistant came out of the office for the last 20 minutes. All right, guys. Happy hour. Let's go. And I literally interjected and was like, Andy, as if you being a real guy. I was like, you're being way too gung-ho about this. We're all going to happy hour. I was like, come on, it's not really happy hour. I was like, if you ask me one more time to go to the happy hour, I'm turning around.
Damn, we don't ever have happy hours at work. It's a blessing and a curse because my coworkers are all very positive.
Our company has 6 months. So,
You got happy hours at the wazoo.
we can do happy hours at the wazoo. Our CEO is a multi-millionaire. His grandson, first of which was just born yesterday.
Oh, hey,
He was
Kyle
like,
Jr.?
Kyle Jr. He was having a fucking party.
Oh, sorry.
I drove in at the same time as him, and we passed each other. I passed by the end, I stood there and like, his like Maserati, so I like that pass. He's such a beautiful baby boy. And I was like, well, I haven't seen pictures yet. Putting on his phone, I can't make a sentence. Doesn't he look Chinese?
Okay.
What is he?
What?
I mean, what the fuck are you saying? Yours looks like he looks more like Dave's family, who's Dominican.
Oh, that's
and then,
racist.
and then out of nowhere is like, doesn't he look Chinese? And I was like,
I love talking to the elderly.
I was like, it looks like a baby.
I love talking
He
to
does not look Chinese. It's a squinting baby. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Who just attacked us?
that is a thing to say. Oh, and what I was gonna say, I will say, normally I would agree, and they're actually I have played many a video game with very high level, incredibly skimpy armor, but in this particular case, the one that I gave him does happen to be have better armor stats. So
that's fair. That is fair. I agree that we should be min-maxing correctly, but I will be imagining him in a crop top.
oh, go ahead, right by all
bad.
means.
One cool thing about the Hogwarts Legacy game is that you could put on armor with the appearance of other ones.
I think there might be a feature like that in this game, although it's been a
There's
while.
lot of games that
There
have
are
that
so many.
feature, but
This was intentional.
Yeah.
And maybe
I
more.
would directly
We'll have to
experience
find
it of like, oh, you can put on all the high level food armor, but then just make them look normal.
Oh, I will say, so remember how they were saying that, some deserters from the army brought stuff and set it up, and then ever since they did, now there's undead everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you saw how this thing had like a magic shield? The undead.
Oh,
Zombies.
We are not alive.
Yeah, but like you saw how this thing was surrounded by a barrier? Yeah, because that's the thing they set up, which is causing undead to rise for some reason.
Okay, let's go.
It's a summoning.
Fuck them up.
Yeah, exactly.
We got B-grade.
Now there's a second one we have to set fire to before we stop all the undead.
Okay.
Oh, Liz, from last session, we also fought a dragon and lost many times.
Oh yeah. Also, we got really drunk with Iron Bull, and then he told us that he told us that he masturbates while thinking about killing dragons.
Honestly, not the weirdest thing. I was informed that y'all were waiting for me, and I thank you. Thank
Yes.
you for doing that.
Yeah, the way I remember it, usually when it comes to triggering a first romantic scene with someone,
I feel like I need to join this.
It's so weird. Josie's trying to play a game.
Yes. Anyway, what I was saying is that the way that romances in this game generally work is it usually takes about you have to flirt with them 3 times, and also get their approval up a certain level, and then you'll get a romance scene with them. And I'm pretty sure we've hit that with Iron.
And then quickly look away and start staring at random objects in the room, so it makes it seem like you just stare at random things and not people. And then lose your thing, and then ignore them for the rest of the time. Yeah, that's how you get them.
I say, well, excuse me, Jordan, speak for yourself. I happen to be one of the few lesbians with the superpower of being able to ask other women out.
No. You vaguely look in other people's direction, divert gaze, deny when confronted. See, and then just hope for the best.
See, in my experience,
and that's why I'm very unsuccessful.
See, in my experience, you make it very clear that you want to have lunch with the guy you have a crush on at work, and then he invites fucking Dom!
So
throw yourself at a guy that you met at a party and put in more effort than you've ever put in trying to talk to the guy before. You sit out online, you read anything online, try to take on this pleasure, and then he invites you out with his friends, and then introduces you as one of the bros.
Oh no.
Iconic.
Wait, hang on, Liz. So you said that he said that the guy he brought was named Tom, right?
Yeah.
So you're saying he almost literally brought every Tom, Dick, and Harry with him?
Yeah, he really did. He also brought a guy named Steve.
Oh.
It was Steve and Tom.
Was this Steve an asshole?
No.
Okay, good.
Most Steves actually go kind of crazy.
Most
Okay.
Steves are not. I actually only know that one Steve.
So you're saying the certain Steve that we all know has betrayed the fraternity of the Steves?
Yeah.
He's let down the fraternity. The
Yep.
sacred fraternity of the Steves. Actually, okay, I'm not gonna lie, the sacred fraternity of the Steves is a book that I would absolutely read.
It sounds like the name of
I know 2 Steves. One I fucked and one I didn't.
Text me to 4 because there were 2 Steves in the producers.
True.
I don't know them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you met the 2 Steves and the producers.
Sure we met, but if we were face to face, they say my name and I say theirs.
I don't know, Steve Cairns. Yeah, I mean, Steve Cairns was very, very much paying attention to the techies, so I feel like he probably does remember your name.
He was the Franz.
Oh, he and I knew.
Yeah. So yeah, he knows your name.
I like that.
Everyone in my family wants to adopt as
Yeah, I mean, really though, who doesn't like Steve, honestly?
The best was my dad's specific compliments when we saw the show, because it was so fucking random.
Mm-hmm.
It made absolutely no sense. And it was, I don't even know her name. The girl that was one of the teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. He loved her. He thought she was fucking amazing.
I mean,
he made a specific point to be I thought she was a professional actress. I was so shocked.
I mean, she was really good to be fair.
She wasn't.
Oh, damn it.
And it's the only other people he called out were Steve, and he also loved.
Where was I?
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta get back to this.
Those for the 3
This
people.
was intense.
But I was it's so random. You paint the show
We'll have to
as
find
all people loved one of the ushers.
I know she
And
only
we're
had one solo.
I was I thought she was great, but it's so weird that you were she. She is a professional actress that shouldn't be here. I told her that.
Which I mean, she's great.
So flattered. Like,
yeah, I mean, Caitlin is one of my favorite actors to work with, but yeah.
She's such a sweetie. So I love her, so I was like, I don't think a compliment.
No, but it is quite specific. I agree.
My class is
Every fact I learned about your dad paints a picture of a strange man.
Mark. Mark's on a farm. They had a pony-faced six-pack with cigarettes, butts, and beards.
What?
Sorry, none of what you just said makes sense.
That sounds like a thing.
They had a crazy, like, they were from out in the country. They had a crazy neighbor who, like, couldn't go near his property because he would shoot people, including children, for, like, going near his place.
That's scary.
It's like, my dad grew up on a farm out in very rural Pennsylvania. He's super conservative, but is also somehow the least conservative member of his family.
That's right.
But like, he's a little bit more understanding, but also not. And I remember one time he came to me, and I don't know how I can properly express, I don't know if you're streaming either, so to anyone that's listening, my dad, when he came to me with this, his tone and everything about his demeanor, he genuinely thought he came up the loop. He understood something that other people did not. He comes up to me in the kitchen, which you're many years ago, I was like, like, all these people are just being like, yes. And he goes, what if a bisexual man from a bisexual woman got married? Wouldn't that make me
Your dad's an icon.
And I was like, I genuinely don't know what you want me to do with this statement because that's so fucking ridiculous. I was like, yeah, on a fundamental level, a bisexual man and a bisexual woman getting married it's a queer marriage. It's a queer relationship. But it's also not like, it's not saying getting one over on the conservatives. So I was like, I don't know how to react to what you're talking about.
Yeah, I will say that in that situation, conservatives are more prone to just treat those people like they're not really gay.
Yeah, he's like, and he genuinely, I described you guys, like, his energy when he came up with this. Like, that feels like a thought he 1000% thought he had, like, come up with a really good idea. And was like, I figured out the marriage. Like, this and I was just like, what?
My dad's story, my story about my dad and gay marriage is that my dad was in favor of gay marriage for the most Republican reason ever, which is the government can't tell me who I'm allowed to marry. And I'm like, good for you, Ahmed.
I mean, the thing is that was perfectly in line with a lot of the early American left. It's just that everyone these days thinks that being left means being pro-big government, which is stupid and not true.
Yeah, it's like,
slaves were Republicans.
Yo. Ahmed's just over here too, though.
So is Mark. To a point where I don't really understand it. So, like...
And if you've been living with him this long and you fully don't understand him, that says something.
My dad is farm-raised country boy, rural Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
That's where my family's from.
And everyone there is uber conservative. Like, I've had so many uncomfortable conversations with family members. Like, one time I was out to lunch with, like, my grandma and her friends. Like, all atheists are going to hell. And 12-year-old me is, like, silently eating, like, my soup and, like, well, just don't engage.
Look, everyone's had a don't engage with a grandma story.
And
yeah.
It's like, there's part of him that's, like, homophobic and racist, but it's not to a normal extent. it's just like
I'm
I'm uncomfortable with it, and I don't care for it.
I will say about
and there's like, you know, what other people do is their own fucking business, which is how I feel. It's like anything between consenting adults, mind your own fucking business.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't concern you. Who gives a shit?
It's fine.
I was like, what?
Unless they want to concern you because they want you to be a third.
Yeah, it's like if what other people are doing.
Yeah, if it doesn't affect you
that much, like that's something you need to explore internally because it should. I don't care what other people do.
It's a psychological issue. I will say if I could, in terms of grandmas and do not engage stories, I will say that I have a counterexample, which is my hippie Northern California grandma who once called a radio show to tell everyone how she thinks that Donald Trump should be ashamed of himself.
Icon.
Wow, cool grandma.
Yes, so my grandma, Lucille Hammis, I don't think she watches streams, but if she is, I love you, Grandma. She's based.
Oh, yeah.
Your dad's on
My grandma, when she passed, we were going through her stuff, saw an article that she wrote to the local paper about the business that she worked for so many years. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I'm like pulling it out and reading it. I start reading the article, and it's about like the people trying to form unions at this company that she worked for many years.
Unions are great.
Paragraph in, not even that much. Grandma's anti-union.
Oh,
And I'm like, Grammy, no.
Oh, I will say,
like, sitting there starting to read it out loud, assuming that like based on everything I know about my grandma and like who she was as a person, that she would be pro-union because she was a caring, beautiful person.
Nope.
And I'm like reading this aloud to my family and like getting a couple sentences in, and I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, Grammy was not
destroying the
union.
illusion of
And I was like, what the fuck?
yeah.
And I'm like, I was like, okay, so maybe I don't have the best understanding of everything about all of it.
I will say, if I could just, are you guys ready to blow a horn?
Yes.
This is horn blowing time.
Do it.
That's a great sound effect. A+ sound effect.
The horn of Gondor is blown. Gondor calls for aid.
Like the beacons!
It did a little bit sound like a fart, which
It,
is
a little.
ideal.
Yeah. Anyway, I also will say that on my dad's side we got a lot of California hippies. My mom's side of the family is interesting because on the one hand I'm from rural Pennsylvania, but on the other hand, like Blair County, like near Altoona, if you know where that is.
Yes. Yeah.
Western Pennsylvania. Okay, but the thing about them is that they come from a very rural area. But my grandfather was like a blue collar union worker who worked in a paper mill all his life. So those two things kind of even out. So that like my mom's side of the family, which is have one very union strong, but also again rural Pennsylvania, means that they're like split down the middle, and like some of like I have at least one aunt who I know is pretty conservative and I think did vote for Trump, but I also have like a lot of the rest of my like family on my mom's side is in fact quite liberal and leftist.
Kentucky's fucking weird.
So it's
our families live an hour from each other.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like, so all of my family is from like, or maybe even closer.
Well, I'll tell you this.
All of my family is from super southern PA, like up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Near like Mending country.
Well, I'll tell you this, Jordan. If we're ever visiting our families at the same time, you should feel free to come by because I think
next time we do a family trip, we'll just go together. You'll
Yeah.
meet my family, I'll meet yours.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think my grandma would love to meet more of my friends. So yes.
My aunt is fucking insane, and I have a very small family. A lot of them are dying off. I don't have that many family members left. I have 2 by-blood cousins.
Yeah.
They're like fully biological to me. I have 3 or 4 if you get into like.
No, yeah, if I get into
connection things, and like we have a very small family. And we've been dying off for a long time.
Right.
Same. My aunt, who I love very, very much, she's my namesake, and middle name is named after her. She's my daughter. She's fucking insane. at Easter brunch, she would feed us pounds like dinner in her stomach. This was her mood couple days. She's like, hey guys, glad you're all here. With family.
Oh, so hang on. Sorry. Congratulate me. I successfully dodged terror demon. Anyway, what were you saying?
Anyway, Missy is fucking crazy, and I don't check in on her often enough because every time it's insane. So after my dad sent her a text, hey, Missy, thinking about you, hope you're good. Miss you, love you, I'll plan to visit soon. I'm staying with you for a weekend, and I get back this like 2-paragraph text that's like, hey, Grandma's house sold. It went for less than a thing. It's not a problem because my grandma moved her house to other people.
Note, by the way, just I'll be gone by the time you get back. Heading to Letus. Join me as soon as you can. I've left some supplies in the hollow of the old tree. I wonder if it's tied with the yellow ribbon. The one near the ruin. It should be enough to pay someone to take you to the city. Be safe. Father.
Whose father? Our father?
This person's father. This,
Just some dad.
I think there's a corpse of here around here. Yeah.
Is my dad. Guys, my dad be leaving us stuff.
He's leaving us stuff. Thanks, Ahmed. I will say, you're very welcome to encourage your parents to watch me play video games.
I'm gonna be honest with you, they are both on the train right now.
No, I don't mean right this second, I mean in general.
My mom doesn't get it either.
But Missy texts me and she's like, hey, Grandma's house sold, less for cash value, but like all's well. Also, I'm divorcing my husband. Not to make me come out of the house, but you know, I'm done. I just want to enjoy the rest of my life. Also, my incision's not feeling well, so heading back to the hospital in a couple of days. And I'm like, I had to reread the text like several times to process all of the information. All in one related it. So wait, I was like, wait, what? So I was like, okay. Glad this stuff with Mom's house is done. Well, it's nice to have something crossed on your list. You should have divorced Denny 20-something years ago, so no issues there. Glad you're happy. Let me know what you need. Hope things feel well, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, all right, don't tell Jared, her only son, my cousin, about the divorce, because she hasn't told him.
Oh, I'm going to interject again.
Why would you exposition?
Yes, we have more exposition.
That's it, I'm done, so keep going.
Oh, wait, no, that's the thing he already said. Never mind, but,
no more exposition.
He keeps telling us the strange shit.
I must tend to our fallen.
it's okay, I guess I have to...
I had 3 very large glasses of wine in my
Is there more that's bigger than that?
Maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he's exhausted the dialogue. Now, let's see, I think... Yeah, now we have a somewhat unobstructed route towards Solus's personal quest, so let's go.
My husband's list. I have an aunt update and it concerns all of you. I showed my mom's best friend, who is my aunt, a picture of all of us working behind the scenes at Elvis, and she said out loud, "Oh, your friends look nice. I think I'd be friends with them too."
Aww.
So my aunt thinks she'd be friends with all of you.
Give your aunt my number, and
You
would
would
become best.
if you like food, like
Yes.
fine cuisine,
Yes.
food,
Yes.
like
Yes.
fine cuisine food, she would.
I'm very much...
We haven't operated on that level, but I'm total foodie. My entire childhood, my parents were like, "Do you want to have a party for like this event, or do you want to go out to a nice restaurant?" And I was like, "Nice restaurant."
I love a nice restaurant.
I will say that I am like a... Yeah.
4 or 5-star meals, crazy shit.
I'm like a moderate foodie, but more for like street food than like the really expensive
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
she's like
I'm
the-
fun as fuck.
I literally.
Everyone loves me.
But yeah, I will say, Liz, please tell your... Please tell your...
Say
Yeah.
it out loud.
Please tell your... Yeah.
Love you, Jordan.
Aw.
Yes, we love you, Jordan. And I will say, Liz, please tell your aunt I said I would love to be her friend too.
Okay, I will.
If I ever get my Aunt Missy to town, I'll take myself with her. I don't know if you'd be friends, but she's...
Yeah, so a lot of my family does, yeah, some of my dad's side of the family mostly lives in California, but occasionally they visit us. So my Aunt Mary was here maybe last year. I think you might have met her briefly, Maya. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I know Chris met her.
You guys are more likely to meet, not on my mom's side, my dad's family, because they all live here. except for my dad's sister, than you are my parents.
I'm just worried about her. She's great. She works in the Peace Corps and she's pretty progressive, I believe. We're really worried about her husband Manuel though, because he's a recently naturalized citizen from El Salvador, and I'm concerned.
That's a precarious.
Yeah, he is like.
It was like I'm divorced in 10 years. It's like I really never liked him.
Yeah, his name is Manuel, and he's very recently naturalized. He's very obviously brown looking, so yeah.
He's in California though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say
it's not nothing. Like obviously,
and thankfully, and I guess at least thankfully he's also not in L.A. where all the ICE raids have been happening.
The fine part of California.
He's in hippie central, like San Francisco Bay Area.
My mom San Jose. That's San Jose. My mom actually, when we visited.
I mean, San Jose is part of the Bay Area.
Yeah, but it's not as close to San Francisco as it.
Well, they are actually a little further away from San Francisco than San Jose.
Okay.
My mom, when my cousin, I think one of my cousins still lives in San Jose, because they moved back and forth between there and Pennsylvania, because when they first came to Pennsylvania, that one part of my mom's family was like, it's too cold here, and I'm like, understandable. We're gonna move to some close family friends in California. And then they're like, California's kind of expensive. So we're moving back to Pennsylvania because they have a free roof under my mom and now my cousin. So they moved that. But then my other cousin was like,
So where is it?
I like San Jose too much. So we went back to California.
Oh, there it is. It was literally right under my nose.
Heck yeah. My mom's family's from New Jersey. You can tell. I will not elaborate, but like, recently I was getting my makeup done for an event professionally, and the lady asked me if I was from New Jersey based on my tastes in eyeshadow, and I feel offended.
I do have some idea of what is meant there, though.
I think we know. Someone told me I have a Philadelphia accent once, and I'm like,
I can see it.
A little.
I'm like, do I?
At least you're not out here saying yins.
I wasn't saying.
Well, yeah, but that's the wrong side of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, no, that's the bird.
Yeah, that's my family side of Pennsylvania.
I used to go to my family in southern PA and come back with a borderline Baltimore accent. Say my nose weird. It's like, hey, oyster, like that.
Yeah, I will say if you
like
guys,
that segment on 30 Rock of Elizabeth Banks doing the like O commercial with the fake Baltimore accent. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I would come back with from like trips to PA with my family, and everyone's like,
You know, Jordan, something just occurred to me, which is that I actually think that you would be like a really good stand-up comedian, because I could literally listen to your story rambles like literally all day.
You got great comedic time.
Yes, I think you would be a really good stand-up comedian. Like I would absolutely. Oh.
And I just entertained myself all the time, and I watched Monty Python and Christopher Guest, and You're also a pseudo-latchkey like me.
I was a latchkey.
I was not.
My sister had friends and activities, so like, truly, I was by myself so much.
I'm sorry.
And just,
Can you say the alphabet backwards?
yes.
Yep, same.
In under 3 seconds, who was my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Duffy, thought that was an important and we got bonus points on that basis, like spelling a really class, and we could drill it. ZYX to be yes or completely on the page.
Not bad.
Slower. ZYXWUCSRQONMLAJIH. Wow.
You and I do it at a different cadence, but like that's my latchkey only child thing, is that I was also alone a lot, and so I also had to come up with ridiculous ways to entertain myself, and so I know how to do very weird shit.
I think I know.
Is that a deer?
So much.
That's a holla. Yes, it's a kind of deer. Don't worry, we can't hurt that one.
Is it like
It's
like being at home by yourself, the natural exploration that you have as a kid, with also unrestricted internet access. So I would just like keep looking stuff up. I remember as an adult telling my dad about how like the links I went to stream movie like pink flamingos, and he was like, I have that DVD in the house the entire time. And I was like, that would have been helpful. I genuinely went through a lot of effort because I was super into John Waters, because your friends brought Serial Mom to a beach vacation. Yeah. And I was like, this is so fucking cool, and I had already seen Hairspray, which also my grandma, when watching that with me during my grandpa's funeral, which they didn't let me go to.
Could we actually? I am sorry, but I wanna. So Liz, you had a couple questions, I think.
About no, I was just like, is that a deer?
So yes, that's a deer.
And then I said, is he taking us to Santa?
Seems to be a
Sort of, but because yes, he is in fact pulling that sled thing.
So yeah, okay.
It's called it's called an Aravel, and I suspect. Oh yeah.
I've been watching these on and they seem focused on the Shem armies.
Yeah, so this is a Dalish guy right here. He's one of our tribe. Well, not our tribe, a different Dalish tribe.
Oh, okay. I was like, are Shem like elves? What are?
You wouldn't want to kill Elmans. Well, again, if you remember that in this series you can go ahead and swap humans for white people, I feel like I'm with him on. I feel like I understand that.
I don't want to kill white people. I think we can all agree that white people are really important. And we just have a lot of really good ideas that you non-white people can't come up with because of your poor upbringing.
Jordan, I want to disclaim to anyone listening to this stream that I disclaim everything Jordan is saying.
We're not racist.
Clearly kidding.
We have one.
There are two non-white people here.
One Asian person and one half brown person here.
Hell yeah, half brown.
Yeah, we are.
We can all agree that us Western Europeans.
No, okay, can we? Jordan, I can just I am sorry to anyone listening.
It's just Chris.
Probably. I'll actually. My friend from Brazil might be listening.
Hello, friend.
I don't know who's not American.
And also, David might actually also be listening from Canada.
Some of us have been Americans since before it was America, and
half my family's Native American. So, would you like me to forward this?
Yes. Because they really didn't know what they were about until us Europeans showed up.
Jordan,
and, let them know about things.
You know what, Jordan? I feel like you're like asking to be shot by a Dalish arrow right now.
By all means.
Yeah. But I was also gonna say with these I think they're called Aravels pulled by the deer. So the whole Santa Claus pulling a sleigh thing is actually inspired by a real indigenous culture called the Sami in northern Scandinavia. They were persecuted by the governments of Norway and Sweden in a lot of the same ways that indigenous people here were.
Yep.
Like they were put in residential schools and stuff, very nasty stuff.
You mean the opportunities that we give people?
Okay, Jordan, I actually am going to have to ask, can we please not dig this hole any deeper? Like, I'm genuinely asking.
I'm really sorry. I don't even have the mental fortitude to keep this up. Like,
okay.
That's so bad.
Okay. But yeah, no. So I figured that was good to talk about because since this game is obviously taking a lot of inspiration from real indigenous cultures, I thought again for anyone listening it'd be a good way to like let you know about stuff. So yeah, the Sami are the reason that Santa pulls a sleigh pulled by reindeer. Because if you go to like the really northern parts of Scandinavia where they live, they still ride reindeer-pulled sleighs and shit. And that's probably what this is inspired by.
A surprising amount of the population doesn't know that reindeer are real.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
A lot of people are like, reindeer, like unicorn, and it's like, no, reindeer are real.
I had a rabbit hole conversation with a friend of mine who's a furry once, where
sorry, that was just a great sentence.
There's a reason for this, where we were talking about them drawing a female character with antlers, and I said, okay, there are two explanations. One, they're trans, or two, they're a reindeer, because reindeer are the only type of deer where both male and female have antlers.
That I knew. That is a fact I knew.
Really brings a whole new meaning to Grandma got run over by reindeer.
She was a furry this entire
She was a furry and she got plowed out.
I'm booing now.
Oh, and yeah, like you can hear his accent's Irish, right?
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, an Irish person.
Damage some of our arrows. If you find the clan, tell Keeper How and I'll continue the hunt, and perhaps find a safer route through the plains.
Yeah, so like I said, like there's some stuff that I think is in the Elves that's inspired by like indigenous American communities and the Sami, and definitely also there's some Celtic too. You know, a lot of indigenous people who have been persecuted, you know, by Europeans.
Not to bring more into the whole Mark Trossel lore, but my dad is really into elves. He
In like a sex way or a
no, just in like a general philosophy way, where he's really into like nature and shit, and all about. He's the landscape architect, and everywhere he's ever worked, like he's been put in like a huge amount into like preserving the local trees in the area and like not chopping down trees. That's cool. And like developing stuff around the old trees, and like keeping as much as
Wait, so is he one of those people who wants to like go to Iceland and learn how to hunt elves then?
No, but
that's a thing.
There's an elf finding school, I think, in Iceland, yes.
What I was gonna say is like he was really into Lord of the Rings. He made us see all of the Lord of the Rings movies 3 times in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an exaggeration.
I believe
I
you,
saw
yeah.
all of them minimum 3 times in theaters.
Uh-huh.
And the first one, Fellowship of the Ring, like I was like, I've been waiting for this for like years. He's like, I would sit here for 12 hours and watch all 3 in a row. I was like, we really need to get together. But even when I read the Aragon books, which are just like total ripoffs of Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, my dad's sitting there like bookmarking all the elf sections. He was like, the elves love Star Wars. Just fucking amazing.
So do you think Mark would like this game?
Yes. Mark is just into hiking and camping and nature and wants to go like do overnight trips on his boats and sleep out on the water and explore new areas. And,
like he's a country boy. I guess it does work.
He's a total country boy. We'd be on the beach. My mom and I are like reading books on our chairs. And he's like, "Does anyone gonna walk 3 miles to that lighthouse and check it out?" And
okay.
Like, no one wants to do that.
Okay, can we put a pin on that though? I will say we are starting to get more into story heavy stuff, so we may No, don't do that. Like,
well,
you don't need to just shut up. But yeah, this is so it's like again, kind of like in certain parallels to real life indigenous things. It's like the white people have a name for this place. They call it the Exalted Plains. But remember, this is a place that used to be a Dalish area until they were massacred. So it's the Dearth of Erin.
I must be going.
Very well.
What are you guys doing? He's just like gliding around.
I think there's a little bit of a glitch here.
Serena Van Gogh.
I have to go.
Yeah, maybe it's a little like that. Yeah.
She's just like, cool beans. I gotta do some shit.
She's like, sucks to be you, bye.
I genuinely rewatching Gossip Girl. You realize exactly like how much crazy stuff. Like I can't even begin to explain what the fuck seasons 5 and 6 was, because I like halfway through I'm like I sound fucking nuts attempting to explain Gossip Girl.
The best thing is the books are like 8 books. There's like 15 books.
It's hilarious.
And it's just fucking wild. And the course of the entire series bounces back between Serena and Blair like 8 times.
Oh, when I was watching it in like real time as it was airing, I was kind of a Dave and Blair kind of. I was choosing all the unpopular ships. So
I read all of the books before the show came out.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I have not read the book, so
the crazy thing about the books is nothing happens.
I am aware.
The entire books are just like slice of life type shit.
What?
And it's just like,
oh, hang on, guys. There's a dialogue thing
The
going on.
Inquisitor believes you wish to help, but
So I'm just talking to
allow
Cole.
you to threaten innocence.
Yes. Help the hurt, save the small. If I become a demon, cut me down.
Do not doubt me. I will do it.
Good.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yes, I hope you are too.
Their energy is so strange. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, wow, what a wild conversation.
Yeah, she's just like, if you become a demon and start killing people, I will kill you. And he's like, yes, please kill me. And she's like, wait, are you serious? And he's like, yep, totally.
And then she's like, all right, I will. And he's like, are you serious?
Here's
Yeah.
the Dalish clan we heard about.
I thought you were serious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, here's an actual. You want to see what like an actual Dalish encampment looks like? Here's a Dalish encampment.
It's so pretty.
Yes.
But yeah, Gossip Girl books, nothing happens.
Oh, wow. I do know
Oh,
that.
None of the actual relationships are in the show. It's just in the books.
Interesting. Anyway, yeah, but here's the keeper, who's like the leader of the clan, the chief, if you will.
Leave.
No. No. Yes. The way I had to ask why it's called this. Yeah. Well, she should know. I feel like she's an elf, but there she's going. She's like, okay.
Called it Dearth of Erin.
We need exposition.
For the Dales were promised to us by Andraste. It is still the Dearth to us. Even if the Shemlin give it a name that recalls our destruction.
So I will say that there are a few points in this game where I feel like you can tell that they wrote some of the dialogue thinking you were a human and then kind of changed it to make it more sense if you're an elf. And then just some kind of places where they forgot to do that, because sometimes in these conversations where there's a thing where a Dalish person would explain it to you, your Inquisitor can actually explain it themselves. But there are other times where that doesn't happen, and instead they just explain something to you that you should really already know.
Like, yeah, we are you are Dalish.
That's why you can mansplain Elvish.
Yeah.
That's what hard sci-fi is like.
What troubles you, Harn?
The
When
human
it was
spoon.
dark, Galen, the armies caused rock slides. They dig ditches that trip the Hala and destroy
The Hull are the deer.
making passage impossible. Precisely when the clan
thought it
meets
was
in
gonna be
Mull,
spelled with the bread.
my first
I also thought it was going to be
mountain
spelled like
excursion.
that.
Not quite, alas.
And now, I've learned that the grounds of Bar Balanaris are
My
infested
very
by
last
angry
side
spirits
note
from the
of
beyond.
stories for the night.
Yes.
My club buddy in New York, we wouldn't leave the dorm room until like midnight. We'd
Yes.
go out to clubs. We'd be out until past the sun rising and then come home. We'd like stumble into the dorm room with like the morning security guards and they're just like, you know, like you're drunk as fuck. So they stumble up to our rooms and then be up there for like 20-ish minutes and we would order food and then like stumble back downstairs to get our food that we ordered. And every single time it was like before Seamless, before DoorDash, before Uber, we would order from food.com in New York. And it just like reached out to every restaurant and their delivery services. And my friend would always be on the call. I would always want like double cheeseburgers and onion rings. I was hungover as fuck, or about to be hungover. It was like I need a carbo load. And she would order challah bread French toast with a side of grilled cheese. And every single time, she'd be like, okay, so like a double like American cheeseburger. She's like, I would order a challah bread French toast with a side of grilled cheese. And they would always be like, wait, what? And it was always like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
I mean,
And then we would go back downstairs and our club closed still because we hadn't changed. In front of the dorm room security guards that knew that we were 18 grab our fucking food and then like stumble upstairs. But I will never get over just hearing my friend ordering challah bread French toast with a side of grilled cheese.
That sounds excellent.
that's a good.
It was. And honestly, if you're hungover, to all those out there on the internet that are listening, that's what you do order. One time I was out with a friend that I do not talk to anymore. She's a horrible person. But just to indicate what a horrible person she was, there's times when we've been over to hungover breakfast, and she would order half a grapefruit.
That's
Okay.
not good if you're hungover.
Goddamn psycho.
Yeah, that's
not good if
that's
you're
some
hungover.
crazy.
She would look at me ordering a cheeseburger, like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm
Okay,
hungry
actually,
as
can we
fuck still.
write this in now, though?
Yeah,
Alright, I'll stop talking. I really need it. Someone shut me up.
No, you're good.
We're going.
Yeah, I could. So please don't make me say I don't care.
No,
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah, we're gonna help.
Deal with that
You
fiend.
say that like we're inherently mean people or something.
Spirit of danger.
I will say that as far as this game goes, sometimes y'all kind of are.
So
Our Balinarians
Sometimes
sacred
we like
ground.
I'm always like, kill him!
Oh yeah,
Slap him in
we
the
met one of the
face.
hunters. Remember we ran into him just a bit ago.
I met one of your hunters. He's continuing to look for a safe route.
That is good to hear. Thank you for delivering the word. Dareth Shirao.
See, my bit in this game is that I want to flirt with everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I am down with that.
Lore about June, who's like the goddess of handicrafts in Dalish mythology. What?
Handicrafts.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I don't know, just like that there's some arts and crafts on this.
Well, you know, I feel like,
She runs the arts and crafts center.
Jordan, I will say in their defense, look around at this place. Can one imagine why they would have a arts and crafts god?
It makes perfect sense. It's just one of those, like, the term is...
I was also a summer camp kid where there was like an arts and crafts area in the summer camp. And just think about
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Shang War
Yeah.
and the demons, replenishing them has been
one who
difficult.
claimed to have
For one, we're almost
art
out of
featured
food,
in
and we lack materials to repair
that's
the
I
house.
was like,
I don't even remember. There's so much we're missing. It's all written in my ledger.
my kids. This is Ledger.
Ledger, where she mentions all the supplies she needs.
I've heard so much
Letters
about
and
you and your
ledgers.
Inquisition. There's talk even amongst the Danish.
People talk about
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
What do they say?
I am
exactly?
talking about.
Good things, I think. A few hope this is a sign of change for our people.
Why are you walking around
If
being
it's true,
like that?
I want to be a part of it.
You want to join the Inquisition?
It won't happen. Keeper Howie won't allow it. He doesn't trust anything to do with the Chantry or Untrusty.
So yeah, if we do enough things to make the Dalish camp like us, we can actually hire this guy.
I could try to convince your keeper.
Yes, we won't do it all at once because there's a lot, but yeah.
Well, I should
I'll
go.
take my lead.
I gotta go.
Good talk, man.
talk.
And Arana Tishan.
Walk 10 feet away.
You're the
Talk
craftsman here.
months.
Yes, darling. Ironbark, leather, and
How
such.
convenient
As
that
I
they're
showed
all.
I'm
They're
afraid.
all congregating in this.
Yeah, Dalen means, well, you know, it's how they recognize another
Don't know
Dalish.
or
Why is
trust
it
your
your
Inquisition.
announcements?
In time, perhaps.
Explaining what it is.
Translator note. The greeting between fellow Dalish elves.
But no, that wouldn't quite
I
capture
know I
the
wasn't
spirit
supposed
of
to do
Playful
any
Kiss.
more interjections, just to explain to Liz.
No, I saw the text messages to Tina.
Well, you don't even understand. So, at no point in the previous 13 episodes have they ever explained the Korean term or given any translator notes. Early in the episode, I comment,
May I
they
ask,
keep
traveling
explaining
these
what
plains,
various
have you come
dishes
across a
are,
cold?
and they're not
I fear
complicated
human
things
soldiers
like
may kill
chicken
her.
soup,
If she would only
dumplings,
draw close,
bulgogi,
gain her trust.
and they're like explaining what it is. I was like, this is so fucking weird. And then it just kept progressing. And then it got to the point where it was explained what butterflies were. Like nervousness.
Well, yeah, and it
All
specifically
Boston.
explains that the saying butterflies in your stomach means nervousness.
Yeah.
Which is
At that
common
point,
thing.
Yes.
I was losing it. I'm throwing pillows. I'm walking away. I was like, I was initially kind of almost joking about like my first comment, but then it kept getting worse, and they kept explaining things. And then at one point, they explained a Korean term, which should be explained, but they had also explained it earlier in the episode and referred to it as a different term.
Yeah.
But meaning the same thing. And I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. And it just kept going. And then they did the butterflies. And then the point where we all lost it
Yes.
was when he was like, eat more. And then there was a translator note of enjoy the food. And we're like, what other fucking... I was like, at least butterflies in your stomach is an idiom.
This was just a straight up
Enjoy
regular
the
sentence.
food.
So you sent the enjoy the food one in the group chat. I also, Josie, at some point need to know what the hell you were talking about with like some guy wearing jewelry wrong.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
yeah,
That was the mom. She
Can I hang on? Actually, let me take this one.
I'll let Josie.
Yeah. Well, first,
But yeah,
let's finish this
the
conversation and then I'll explain.
got
I've heard stories of such
increasingly
a
fucking weird to the point where they were explaining basic
That's
concepts,
fucking.
and I was like, "This is wild." And then Josie picked up on the fact that the mom doesn't know how to dress herself, so I will let her take over.
Yes. Okay, but yeah, he's telling us that there's like a rare golden holla, and then she's worried that he's worried that the Shems, the humans, are gonna hunt it.
Is this like Lord Willington, but like with actual stakes?
Yes.
Yeah, I will say that it is genuinely gold, so this one will not be a letdown. Like, it's a straight, like, golden colored deer.
Wow.
Like, is it like the same concept of we just gotta find this deer?
No, this one takes more work. You actually gotta bring it back to the. There's more.
So is it more like that buffalo thing?
Yes, it's more like the buffalo.
Where we were just slowly walking the
Which
buffalo.
the buffalo was hilarious because there was no indicators to what buffaloes were.
But yes, what started off as initial of like you're like this is kind of weird, slowly devolved into the weirdest fucking thing that I've ever seen. To the point where I was fully mentally losing it by the end of the night.
Yeah, it was dead.
Even
It was.
Josie was like, I've never seen him throw pillows and walk away that many times. I was like,
Yeah,
I can't. What is this?
And like, to be fair, I was barely handling it as well too. Oh yeah, hang on. Okay, so before we do get to Solus,
It wants to forget.
and now the rocks are solid. But anyways, Cole, typical enigmatic Cole. Actually, you know what? He's the only person who's maybe could actually compete with Baksun Joe in an enigmatic contest.
Oh, yeah, he regularly says things that we're like, what the fuck is this man
What are
even
you
talking
saying?
about? He was, the other thing that we were kept repeatedly dogging on him for in the last thing was he kept saying, as people who game, there's an arc where he has to take over his dad's video game company. By the way, the only drama I've seen where an Asian, not to be stereotypical, but I'm Asian, so I feel like this is more okay for me to say, but where an Asian dad gets genuinely upset that his son tells him he wants to be a doctor
And not a video game designer.
and not the president of his video game company.
Okay.
Yes,
Because
okay.
of this instant, Dad has a heart attack.
Yes,
Because of this incident.
20-year-old son goes into run a video game company. Some of the things that he suggests as ways to improve this game, first of all.
Okay, actually, hang on, Jordan. We are getting a little out of hand. First, I do want to explain to you quickly my reaction. One of the characters, the mom of one of the main characters.
Can I have hot water?
Yes. She has this weird thing where, okay, her outfits are always weird.
Yes.
Like, she has a thing where she keeps wearing jewelry or scarves in the weirdest possible way, where it's like half over her coat and half under it in the most deranged way possible. It looks like she literally didn't finish putting it on when she came out, because it's like half hanging over her. Yeah.
Telling how quickly even the most peaceful
way, and
area
it
can
happens
descend into chaos.
Yes. So yeah, when it happened multiple times in one episode, I did actually yell at the TV, "Wear jewelry like a normal person, god damn it!"
So yeah, I got that text message and I was like, maybe I'll never learn what this means. I accepted it and moved forward.
The mom of all the unhinged people in the show is
She's the
somehow
most unhinged.
She's the worst. I love her and hate her. Her hair accessory game is just insane. She's constantly wearing things on her side buns that are half the size of her face.
Okay, yeah, hang on. So remember, he said it's a spirit of wisdom, but a spirit of wisdom. But y'all remember the pride demon we fought at the beginning, right? So we know that's not what a spirit of wisdom looks like.
Yes.
They corrupted it.
I assume it looks pretty gnarly because I missed it.
Oh, it was a pride demon. Remember the big demon we fought in the first section of the game? That was like the really big one with the horns and stuff? It looks exactly like that.
The mages turned your friend into a demon.
Yes.
You said it was a spirit of wisdom, not a fighter.
A spirit becomes a demon when denied its original purpose.
So they summoned it for something so opposed to its own nature that it was corrupted. Fighting.
Let us ask them.
A mage! You're not with the bandits? Do you have any lyrium potions? Most of us are exhausted. We've been fighting that demon. You summoned that demon!
Except it was a spirit of wisdom at the time. You made it kill! You twisted it against its purpose!
I understand how it might be confusing to someone who has not studied.
Speaking of mansplaining.
After you help us, I can...
We are not here to help you.
I like Solus is smarter
Yeah,
than you
that
are.
was what I was going for.
Word of advice. I'd hold off on explaining how demons work to my friend here.
Listen to me.
Right?
I was one of the foremost experts in the Kirkwall Circle. Shut up. You summoned it to protect you from the bandits. Yes.
So
You bound it to
blow
obedience,
mustache.
then commanded it to kill. That is when it turned. The summoning circle. We break it, we break the binding. No orders to kill, no conflict with its nature, no demon. What? The binding is the only thing keeping the demon from killing us. Whatever it was before, it is a monster now. Inquisitor, please.
Yeah, we're gonna
Fuck
save
you,
it.
bitch. Solus has got
I've
this.
studied rituals like this. I should be able to disrupt the binding quickly.
Thank you.
Yeah, you saw. So that's a special dialogue she has because she's a mage.
We must hurry.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna destroy these things, and the problem is that demon, you know, obviously not of its right mind. So we're trying to help it, but it's gonna attack us anyway. So we gotta be careful. No, that's Solus's best. That's your Bay's best friend.
Batman contingency plan that bitch. They're always just saving you. Isolate that bitch until you can help them. Another issue. Destroy those summoning stones.
Yes. Come on.
Some of these went down real easy, and this one's just like keep tapping it. That was just a really fast.
Yeah.
Can the bees help us with the stones?
I'm not sure. We're out of them anyway, though.
The stones can take poison.
I don't know, but we're just out of them. We're just out of them.
You want out of bees? They're organic.
Okay, I think.
So they don't like my ears. Is it the last one? Oh,
Yes, it is. Yeah. Hello. There we go. All right.
Take hands. You did it.
I was like, she's not speaking English.
It took me a second.
Yeah, that's Elven.
Everyone being like, do we just not understand? Are we having a collective stroke?
See, I've been drinking, but not that much.
Well, I mean,
Why
presumably.
did you on the forehead?
Well, I mean, presumably the Inquisitor knows what he's saying.
Yeah.
She can also speak the language. But yeah, so that she was too mortally wounded. It was too late for her.
I heard what it said. It was right.
I think more people need to report it.
I must endure
I think this is for everyone. And we'll circle. I'll do you. You can just this was
We already have. All that remains now is them. Thank you. We would not have risked a summoning, but the roads are too dangerous to travel unprotected. You tortured and killed my friend. We didn't know it was just a spirit. The book said it could help us.
What do y'all want to do?
Let Solus kill him.
See, I think logically we would stop Solus, but I just want to know what happened.
I am also curious about
I'm so curious.
I will Venmo everyone here $100.
Don't do that. Don't do
Jordan, we spent too much money already. Please no.
You don't know my life.
All right,
I
if
want
you're.
to be fiscally irresponsible
This is
for the sake of killing someone in a video game. That's my problem.
All right, headcanon that our Inquisitor is doing this not just because of the spirit thing, but also because they're humans who were just explaining to an elf how magic works. So fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I just am fascinated by what would happen if Yonta Jones.
Yeah, he just set them on fire.
Incredible.
the cutscene that is just immediate.
They're dead.
I was assuming there was going to be more beds.
We have to just put that for not that. But no, I'm sad.
I do want to point out something. So
You turned your head for a second. You're like, I don't know if we should do this. Turn back.
What?
I'm sorry, Betsy.
let's be real here. That was in character for Solus. Anyway, the thing I want to point out. Remember a while back we were exploring like this temple, the one that the shards unlock. And I pointed out that there's like a thing written on it in Elvish that has the word Solus in it, and you can tell from context that just because it has an English translation that the word soulless means pride. I want to point out his name means pride. His best friend is a spirit of wisdom who, when corrupted, turns into what?
Pride demon. Is he one of the 7 deadly sins?
I am saying that you should.
He's a really humble guy.
I am saying.
Trying his best.
I am saying that you should remember it because it will come back later.
Hell yeah!
Wow. Easter egg.
Yes, that's Easter eggs.
You know, in terms of 7 deadly sins, that's on the lower end. Some people should be prideful, like Solus. They're better than
Solus goes crazy. I love him.
Solus is
That's the most he's ever sounded like Anton Jones too. When I was like, oh my god, I hear it. I hear Gary David Lloyd.
Yeah.
If I wasn't
Yeah.
into it,
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Anton Jones.
Okay, now we gonna head back, and we're gonna talk. Yeah, to take care of some things, including talking to him about what just happened.
Do we also get to talk to Iron Bull?
Yes, we do.
Yes, my
Again, if
if we don't have a one-night stand with Iron Bolts
If you don't, I'm not here for the next 2 Fridays. Have it without me and just give me a timestamp so I can watch it.
Okay, I'll
let
make
me
sure.
know when it's coming up, and then I will just videotape it.
Yeah.
I mean, the stream is there.
I will say it actually is a little hard to predict because the thing is that, well, spoiler alert, but when it happens, Iron Bull will just show up because he's Iron Bull.
I love that.
But yeah, okay, he's back. What do y'all want to say?
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I miss
Okay.
him.
How are you, Solus?
That's
That's
not
the same
what
thing.
he
Always
said.
does. But I will survive.
Why wouldn't you just say, how are you?
You were a true friend. You did everything you could to help. I could hardly abandon you now.
I'm here for you. Or wait, what is investigate? What's under investigate?
Yeah, Bert, you want to ask questions before you move on to other things, yeah.
Where did you go?
I found a quiet spot and went to sleep.
Yes.
I visited the place in the Fade where my friend used to be. It's empty. But there are stirrings of energy in the void. Someday something new may grow there.
What happens when a spirit dies?
It isn't the same for mortals. The energy of spirits returns to the Fade. If the idea giving the spirit form is strong, or if the memory has shaped other spirits, it may someday rise again.
Special.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure we can still do this one even if you also do this one.
You're saying your friend might come back?
No, not really. A spirit's natural state is peaceful semi-existence. It is rare to be able to reflect reality. Something similar may reform one day, but it might have a different personality. It would likely not remember me. It would not be the friend I knew.
Yeah, do y'all remember the Velveteen Rabbit? And the whole
Yes.
thing about it is that if someone loves you enough, they make you real.
Yeah.
The way that they explain it here, that is more or less how it works. Like, spirits innately don't have much self-consciousness, but when they enter into relationships with people like us, they can kind of learn to become sentient.
Okay.
So in other words, you can love them until they're real.
That's cute.
And he loved her, his wisdom spirit friend, until she was real. But now she's not real anymore.
So now we can do the heart.
Yes, we can.
The next time you have to mourn, you don't need to be alone.
It's been so long since I could trust someone.
I know.
I'll work on it. And thank you.
Hang it out.
They're in love, she says, projecting.
Okay, oh yeah, we haven't talked to Cullen in a while, so let's talk to
to
Cullen.
scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
What is he doing?
Crack chest scratching.
He was like,
That man's on fucking crack.
I think he's like, that means talking to Cassandra and I'm scared of
For
her.
an archdemon or
I think that's
whatever.
what that's supposed to mean.
With some warning, we might have.
Alright, what do y'all want to say?
Problem.
problem.
What is that?
It doesn't mean
I honestly like this one.
Sure.
Go for it.
I'll let you do you.
Do you ever sleep?
If Corythia strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. And I
You
wouldn't
didn't
want
answer
to.
our question, bro.
We must be ready.
Are they-
Work on Skyhold is underway.
Yeah.
Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
What do y'all want to say?
I hope I'm a good leader.
Okay.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like it. We needed a leader, and you have proven yourself.
Flirt option.
Flirt!
Thank you, Cullen.
What? That's it? That's the flirt?
Oh no, I think she's pausing because she's nervous as yet.
Oh, okay.
So many
I'm like,
That was just it.
Never mind.
It's like, I've been flirting with so many people.
Yeah, they're very, like, Cullen's very awkward is the message of this
Stay
one.
behind. You could have. I will not allow the events at Haven to happen again. You have my word.
Oh, he's in love with us.
I was like, you're speaking so closely to us.
Well, we have flirted with him multiple times, I think.
Our lips, fluffing my dress dramatically.
Like,
Yeah, I you know, obviously he's not my type, but I will say Cullen, his romance is cute because he's just, again, very awkward and dorky.
We're not into it, but it's nice to have one.
Hell yeah.
I'm waiting for my boy, Iron Bull.
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
What is that?
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of Wardens.
You were there when they explained this to Logan, dude.
Like the TikTok one?
Yeah.
That little, like,
What do y'all want to say?
That could be.
Oh, but you.
Is that flirty or is it like
Suspicious?
Actually, are you like, oh, but you bitch?
It's suspicious. It's like, oh, that's slightly weird that everyone seems effective but you seem fine. Do you want to say that or what?
Let's do it.
I feel like it would be kind of fun.
Yes. Disappeared. Not you, though.
I mean, I
was like,
No one is found.
didn't we almost hook up with him too?
I like us as like slightly salty, like what if?
Yeah.
This is me playing Sims, where I just want every single person.
How
in the
much do
game
you
to
know
be
about
in love with
Corypheus?
me.
Yeah.
Not much. I always thought the stories of Magisters coming from the Golden City were just that, stories. I didn't expect them to be true, and I certainly didn't expect to find one of them still alive.
Don't the Grey Wardens know everything about Darkspawn?
You don't have to know how a Darkspawn came to be in order to kill it. We're soldiers, not historians. And the world would be better off if people focused on defeating evil rather than
I
explaining
think
how
it's
it
a little
came to
weird that
be.
you're many centuries old organization or not.
That feels wrong.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Corypheus
Definitely.
stopped being human a long time ago. Darkspawn don't have human lifespans, do they?
No, I suppose they don't. They're unnatural and sustained by evil. It's been
Blackwall
thousands of
Bay is
years.
moving, like,
You'd
these
think the
bitches
Wardens
are all
would have managed to kill the first Darkspawn by now.
Women be crazy, am I right?
Darkspawn be mortal, am I right?
Darkspawn be
Do you
shapping,
know
am
if
I
there are
right,
more
guys?
Darkspawn like Corypheus?
I don't know. I'm not sure any Warden knows.
Well, what
Why-
are you good for?
Why haven't you been taking notes, dude?
Enough.
You're
Let's
gonna
discuss
take better
something else.
notes.
Yeah. Yeah, you can kind of tell that when Blackwall was taking warden training, he maybe was sleeping through a few lectures.
We're about to get into the territory of where I was at Monday night.
Let's
where
talk
I
about
keep
the Grey
pretending
Wardens.
to throw
You must know a
the
lot
table,
about them.
but borderline
The
genuinely
Wardens.
about to just knock the
I'm
table
afraid
over.
we're less exciting than we seem.
What are you saying?
We've asked
You
him so many
haven't
questions.
Do you have
Wardens
any
for a
idea what's
while.
going on?
Why are you on your own?
We've asked him so many questions.
Well, no, because he's like Hani.
Recruitment only requires one man.
Is he
Besides,
human?
I've always been alone.
I can't remember
is.
what
He is canonically
He's a human, yeah.
a human,
I only know what half the
Have you
people
been
are. I'm
feeling
like,
the
okay.
calling too?
but like Playful Kiss seems to have never interacted with another human before and doesn't know what normal is actually.
I will say there is actually a reason for all that. That is
don't
logical,
care.
unlike Playful Kiss. You just don't know it yet.
I don't even care.
The Blight's been over for 10
I
years.
still judge it.
What do
We're not
we do
taking
when the
notes.
world's not ending?
There are still
Not
darkspawn.
shunning partner.
Just because we kill so many at Ferelden doesn't mean they're gone.
What?
And the world is not so peaceful that there's no use for good men with swords. Sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what the pledge to protect others really means. It's not always about just archdemons and blights.
So remember, that's not just blowing smoke, because when we just met him, he was training a bunch of peasants to fight off bandits.
Okay.
So, like, he's like, I think, yeah, his kind of philosophy is, yeah, when there's not a blight, Grey Wardens just help, help people who need help.
I'm glad there's a pre-established expectation. Just without it.
Yeah. But no, yeah, he means that quite sincerely. We saw that. Actually, literally, the first thing he does when you interact with him is he raises his shield to block an arrow coming at your face.
Yes.
He hasn't even met you yet, so,
It's not always about archdemons and blights. Sometimes it's about minorities.
Helping people.
Well, yeah, Blackwall, I will say Blackwall is also very pro mage rights and stuff, so.
He's my
Is he
second.
How do the
main
Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
That's not correct, but let's just say that, let's say,
Fucking keep your secret.
yeah, let's say, I know, yes, Lord of the Rings meme.
You
This
gotta
is
do the
something you can't tell
meme.
me. I get it.
He's slightly proved.
Yeah, he's like, it's proprietary.
Net,
Let's continue this at another time.
Net zero.
interaction.
I'll be here if you need me.
He disapproved if something was said. He approved if something was said. We're okay.
Net zero interaction with Kill.
Yeah. Hello, Thren. That was the lady who used to be the quartermaster.
You've all sorts serving now. That means change.
Is that a hat?
That's a hat.
Okay.
Well, it's stupid.
It's better that it's a hat because I would.
It's better that it's a hat. I will say that. I would take down a couple of my stupid levels that I bought, but I still think
It's not a great looking hat. I would agree.
someone that can't pull out triplets.
Oh boy.
Not me. I look great.
Maybe the lesson to be learned from this is that white people with turbans are like white people with dreads.
How do you know they won't attack here?
I have opinions on
I had dreads
How-
too for a while.
you did.
Yeah.
I could not be
Sophomore year
sure.
of high school, I had my friend dread my hair, and then I left like a little layer on top that was not dreaded. So it's like I could wear it with all the dreads, put a little layer on top, and my hair just looked very big and goofy. Or I could wrap up the top layer and have all my dreads down. And I had them for several months, and then I got to the point where I either had to commit to having dreads or not.
And you chose not.
And I chose not.
Yeah, because it can get
And
moldy.
It got to the point where they were starting to dread together and mature, and it was either I cut them apart and fully have actual dreads, or I deal with it.
Yep.
Decided to get rid of them. I went through 3 or 4 hot oil treatments and couldn't get them all out. And I ended up having to cut out about half of my hair.
Oh
Yikes.
my god.
Okay.
So, like, I had a ponytail that was like so sad. And then
Okay.
I went to hairdressers and like, why is not your hair the same?
Okay, but by the way, so this will not be triggering the romance scene. I think it's actually going to be triggering a quest, but it's my just in case because I'm like, there might be a flirt opportunity in it, so if so, I'm going to try and flirt with him one last time before I test to see if it actually works.
Come on, Trim. I'm working my ass off trying to get you to see that move.
Out of the tavern. and
You still got
finally-
plenty of ass left, Chief. Your worship.
Glad you came by. I got a letter from my contacts in the Ben Hasrath. Already verified it with Red.
I was like,
Do you want to discuss this alone?
Not like I was...
Red's Liliana reminder.
Besides, right now, I need to hit something.
You know they've got training dummies, Chief.
The training dummy might actually defend itself against the shield bash. Anyway, the Ben Hasrath letter.
What do
What's in the
y'all-
letter?
What did the letter say?
The Ben Hasrath have been reading my reports. They don't like Corypheus or his Venatori. And they really don't like Red Lyrium. They're ready to work with us. With you, boss. The Conari and the Inquisition.
joining forces.
What do y'all think?
I'm interested. Are we interested?
Sure.
That could be a powerful alliance.
I'm interested.
My people have never made a full-blown alliance with a foreign power before. This would be a big step.
Oh, he's showing us.
They found a massive red lyrium shipping operation out on the coast.
They wanted us to hit it together. Talked about bringing in one of their dreadnoughts. Always wanted to see one of those big warships in action.
Are they flirting?
I was gonna say, I love how there's no reason for them to be doing this right now.
No, they're not flirting.
They're worried about tipping the smugglers, so no army. My charges, you, maybe some backup.
No, I think the dynamic between Iron Bull and Krem is just like two brothers who are so comfortable with each other, they'll just, you know, punch each other and shit.
Yeah, sure.
What does this alliance really get us?
They wouldn't use the word alliance if they didn't mean it. Naval power. More Ben Hasselhoff reports. Kunari soldiers pointed at the Venatori. It could do a lot of good.
You don't seem entirely happy about this.
No, I'm good. It's... I'm used to them being over there. It's been a while.
You don't want them to spread?
I want Nari getting bigger.
I thought the Kunari wanted to extend
I
their
think he's
reach
already
to the
pretty
whole
big.
world.
Yeah. Just didn't think I'd see it. Look, the Qun answers a lot of questions. It's a good life for a lot of people. But it's a big change, and a lot of folks here wouldn't do so well under that kind of life. I guess it's not like we're converting. This is just us joining forces against Corypheus. On that front, I think we're good.
Alright, what do y'all want to say?
Do we? Oh, sure.
Okay, we'll do it.
I think the Inquisition could use some help from the Kunari.
Good. I'll pass on word to Cullen and Red. We can set up the meeting whenever you're ready.
Look at how he's looking at us. Like, I understand the mechanics of his head are probably... Oh, he's like... Hello, lady.
I mean, he was.
Oh, while we're here, let's talk to Cassandra. Let's talk to Cassandra. Hello, Cassandra.
Oh my god.
I love all these cutscenes.
Yes, we just teleported.
Something in particular you require.
What do y'all want to say?
Am I intruding?
I see I'm intruding. I'll be on my way.
No, wait.
I gotta
We
go.
saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Couldn't they be dead?
That's a question.
That is a question I've decided to ask.
Yes, let's ask.
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Alright, what do y'all want to say?
This is important.
Sure.
Sure.
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I don't expect you to understand. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
I like that we just walked into the sunlight or sunset, and now we're just in a different location.
Yeah, well, remember, Solus did that to us once, too. That's the first time we actually got to visit the bedroom, is because we woke up in the middle of a dream, but we started talking to him on the other side of the room. So, oh, yeah, we got to follow up about Josie about the quest.
would trap us in an assassin's plot.
With the assassins. Alright, what do you all want to say?
You're safe here.
Yeah.
Between our soldiers and spies, Skyhold's safer than anywhere else in Thedas.
Yet the problem persists. I've tracked down the last Duparakets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Rayo to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them. It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake. I assume you already know everything about this mess.
I don't think there's
There
anything
is a
Liliana
faster way,
doesn't know.
Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Liliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Rayo?
What do y'all think?
I mean, aren't we trying to flirt with Josephine? Should we be with her?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Okay, if you want to, sure.
We can solve this without more deaths on
Well,
the
you don't
Saga.
actually you don't
My
get the
people are
approval
ready.
notifications
Should you
with
change your
her and
mind?
just and
I'll post
Liliana
a
and
watch
Cullen.
on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
We just have to guess.
I appreciate it, but I still
Kinda.
believe elevating the Duparakets will solve this.
Look at that face look on
First,
Liliana's
we need to
face.
perform
She's
some favors in Val Rayo.
skeptical.
I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Oh crap! Didn't mean to do that.
And
Jump on her
House
desk.
Inquisitor.
That's one way to flirt.
You said I'd have to do some favors in Val Rayo if we want to make the Duparakets lords.
The Countess Dion is our first step. Her lover, a mage from the White Spire, is missing. Bring her news of him and she'll be very amenable to sponsoring the Duparakets as lords.
All right, now while we're here, let's go to the war table so we can get that moving.
The war table! I just like occasionally when the war table has just the goofiest response thing.
Yeah, like the glove thing.
Yes.
Oh, there are some very comedic responses in the war table. Let's see. Okay, so first we can again actually choose. Do we want to do it?
I had no idea Lady Beverly was one of your people. You might have told me before I embarrassed myself.
Embarrassed yourself doing what?
I think she said that she was trying to like basically turn her diplomatic charms on her before she realized it was actually like she doesn't need to charm her because she's Liliana's employee. But yeah, so once again we do have to make the choice. We can either do it Josephine's way or Liliana's way.
I mean, we are trying to romance.
Okay, let's do it then.
Romance.
So yeah, there's a countess. Her boyfriend is a mage who went missing during the rebellion. We have to see if we can help find him. You can have Josie do this herself. You could have Liliana do it, which would be very funny to me, making her do the thing she specifically advised you against doing.
I mean,
We cannot neglect our.
But I honestly feel like if there's anyone who's going to be able the best at finding a person, it'd be her.
Then do it.
Let's-
It's both reasonable and kind of hilarious.
Yes. Oh yeah, we sent some troops to some place called Virchiel because Sarah asked us to. We did that, and well, the fallout's actually something that will happen off the war table. We'll see. Oh shit, we have to stop a war. Inquisitor, both Navarra and Tevinter were fighting against Venatori entrenched along the border. The battle showed no signs of abating until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of a seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim this portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevents them from beginning a war. Actually, Liz, do you want to read the last paragraph?
Yeah, sure.
From We Cannot Allow.
We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will press on both sides, call upon all favors to do this. Ambassador Mondelier. I guess we have to send Josephine.
Yep.
Let us begin.
Sorry, I'm just super distracted because I went onto my Facebook, which I haven't over Rebecca,
Mm-hmm.
trying to find pictures of you with dreads, and I could have realized they don't exist.
Mhm.
But then also just looking at pictures of this teenager for the first time in a really long time.
That's fair. Oh, I will
And
say...
feeling like, oh my god, I remember this picture being taken and like, I'm fat and disgusting. You're never gonna look as fat as you feel. That is a fat.
Yeah.
So tiny.
Yeah, but yeah, so we sent Krem and some of the other Chargers to Scout Haven after it was destroyed. They found some lost gear and information. The assistance of Ferelden forces enabled the Chargers to rescue refugees who hadn't heard what happened there, so they brought them safely. So yay! We handled the thing.
Woo!
We saved some refugees, that's always good.
That's very good.
Oh, they sent us armor, nice. Oh yeah, y'all remember the mayor who turned out to have actually murdered a bunch of people? Shall we go make sure that fucker gets caught?
Yes.
Alrighty. Alright, now...
As I'm reminiscing to Liz on me at 18.
Aw.
I mean, that's cute.
18-year-old Jordan. Yeah,
I have a
basically.
picture of me when I'm like 9, where I look exactly.
I have a teenage picture of me where I guess my college roommate did a little Facebook stalking of me prior to having. This was freshman year, so we didn't know each other, so that's fine. But she was talking to me. She was like, I looked you up on Facebook and I saw like a cute little picture of you at like your prom. And I didn't say anything to correct her, but I was like, I didn't go to prom. What are you? I never corrected her on this. But
Okay, it looks like it's not triggered with Bull yet, but that's okay. I actually think we can make sure it does, so give me just one... We're gonna go do Bull's quest he asked us about. Okay.
Stop it! I look the same. I was
The
9.
resemblance is definitely very striking.
It's the hair. And then here's a picture from 10 years later of me sitting with the same dog.
Okay. We're gonna do Bull's quest, Demands of the Cune.
The Cune? Best picture of Mrs.
Let's see, where...
In her Jurassic Park Jeep.
Aww.
I feel like there was I've been attempting to find a picture of me and my friends as different Mario characters, and I'm convinced that it's gone to the ether.
Alright, so, who else should we take? We gotta have Bull. I will say Solus actually is kind of interesting dialogue here, so let's take him.
We all love Solus.
Yes, and then we need him. We want a rogue probably. So we could have Cole or
Oh my God, Dorian's not coming.
Alas. He doesn't have anything particular to say about this quest, I will say.
I know, I'm just trying to hook him up with Iron Ball.
Oh, we will. Let's see. You know what? We don't actually need a rogue for this. Yeah, let's bring Dorian. So we'll just have 3 mages and a warrior.
3 mages and a warrior walk into a bar.
It's fine. Black Wolf can cover for the rest of it.
Well, we don't have Black Wall, remember?
Oh, I was gonna say, did you choose Cassandra for?
Well, no, because we chose Iron Bolt. Because
right.
you have to have Iron Bolt because we're doing his quest.
I keep not lumping him into the warriors because he's
so squishy. Yes.
Yeah. So I keep thinking that he's like not a warrior, but I'm like, no, he is. He's just soft.
All right.
Okay, here it is.
Contact should be here to meet us.
Yeah, I will say, Chris and I kind of figured out what happened. Oh yeah, so.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Sahara.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Sahara.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Cune, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work. You can translate it as Keeper of Illusions.
That's a metal name, what the fuck?
It means liar.
And Gat's like, no. Yeah, Keeper of Illusions sounds very cool, and then Gat's like, no, it just means liar. Alright. What do y'all want to say?
It's so nice to hear friends say good things about me in their secret spy reports.
They do.
That's not what she said.
But they aren't really secret, are they?
Yeah, I like this better, though.
Gat.
That was funny.
Relax. Unlike our superiors, I know how it works out here. We're in this together. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the influence of this Venatori cult.
Yes. Filthy, decadent
Oh,
groups
Doran.
full of...
Hello, Doran.
I'm certain life would be much better for all of us under the Kyun.
It was for me, after the Qunari rescued me from slavery in Tevinter. I was 8. The Kyun isn't perfect, but it gave me a better life.
Yes. One free from all that pointless free will and independent thought. Such an improvement.
So yeah, this is one of those...
What's your ish? Is that an option?
Well, I can tell you his ish. The Qunari and Tevinter have been at war with each other for centuries, is the ish. Yeah, I will say this is actually one of those complicated things, is I don't like the Qun as a philosophy, but there are some... It is very egalitarian, for one thing, and, like, one thing is that, apart from, like, actual Qunari, if you look at, like, followers of the Qun, like, the group you'll see basically second most often are elves, and the reason is that, like, a whole lot of elves who are, like, enslaved in Tevinter or being persecuted by humans join the Qun, and because they get treated better that way. So there's, like, there's a nuance to it that I think is really interesting. So what do y'all want to say? I'm kind of feeling neither side is perfect, but...
It's like y'all both suck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd go with that one.
The Imperium and the Qunari both have their problems.
Fair enough, I suppose. I'm not here to convert anyone.
Siding is in
All I
like,
care
this
about
is
is
actually
stopping
happening.
this red lyrium from...
Yeah, there are certain instances
With
where
this
I think
stuff,
it's...
the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Sahara and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hassrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler
I
ship.
sincerely hope.
So something I actually don't think I quite realized until now is that... So Iron Bull keeps talking about going... What?
Sorry, I'm just doing a bit. Please go on.
Iron Bull keeps talking about his experience in a place called Saharon and how it gave him PTSD, and that's why he turned himself into re-educators and stuff. Like, I realized that, like, the Qunari are, like, obviously very, like, Muslim and Arabic coded, and, like, Saharon is a place that an Islamic power and a European power have been feuding over for a very long time, and Iron Bull is talking about how, like, it's basically the Tibet, because, like, currently, like, the Qunari, have, like, a hold over it, but, like, the Tevinter is trying to invade it, and what they do is they, like, engage in all these indiscriminate attacks on civilians that make it almost impossible. I'm pretty sure Saharon is Palestine.
Yeah. I know I'm always drunk or fucked up and I talk a lot, but I really love these history lessons.
Yeah.
During playing session.
Yeah, so, yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, this is actually, like, Saharon is actually literally meant to be Palestine.
Yeah.
So yeah, Iron Bull is like a symbolically like a PLO agent who fought in Palestine and has PTSD. Also when he says if we're not careful, Corypheus could like basically like take over Tevinter and then march on Sahara, and he's like, you know what's bad? You know what's worse than colonizers trying to invade Palestine? Superpowered colonizers with red lyrium trying to invade Palestine.
I mean, true.
He's got a point.
We can all...
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting red lyrium into Minrathos?
Oh yeah, and Iron Bull actually does talk about some of the natives of Saharon who he's not formally allied with, but he admires, who engage in guerrilla warfare. So yeah, they really are just the PLO, I think.
There might be Venatori mages on the ship as well, if the Dreadnought can't handle them.
It's unlikely there'll be more than 2 or 3 mages on the ship, and they'll be dead by the 3rd shot. On land, though, a half-dozen Venatori attacking the Dreadnought from cover could do some serious damage.
If it's dangerous for the Dreadnought close to shore, why not attack when the smugglers reach open water?
Any decent smuggling ship can outrun a Dreadnought on open water. We need to catch them close to shore.
I could have crushed any Venatori resistance with the Inquisition's main forces. Why not use them?
Because then the Venatori would have seen you coming and run. They'd schedule a new shipment for later, and our spies might not know when or where.
This is risky, yes, but it's our best chance to destroy the shipping operation permanently.
I'm imagining her saying that in SpongeBob voice.
I like how it just gives you one option.
I was gonna say, why does it say two
autoplay
if there's only one?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I think the reason is that they want to let you decide when to go back into like actual gameplay. Particularly because sometimes if you do end the cutscene, you might suddenly be attacked by an enemy or something.
We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
So it's saying like this is let us know that you're done with the cutscene now and you're ready to go back into the game, and you haven't like stepped away to refill your water bottle or something. Yeah, we can talk to Gat. He's an interesting guy.
You and his rod, Iron Bull, I guess.
Do you have a minute to talk about the Kyun?
Do you have 2 minutes to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ?
I'm not interested in converting anyone or debating the philosophy, but I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Kyun.
What do y'all think?
I detest the coon.
It's
Wildly
alien to me.
aggressive.
Okay, we got 1 vote for Alien, 1 for Detest. What do you say, Mai? Okay.
I feel like that's the most neutral sentiment.
I didn't actually
understand enough of the
Okay.
wildly.
I think you have to be raised under the Kyun for it ever to make
I was
sense.
gonna say some stuff about the
people who join
cube
us
pretty
either
wild.
Yeah.
end up unhappy or
Outright.
for many, it's just a kind of form of
Every
slavery.
time I
I
play a
like
game like this,
simplicity.
I always do one run where I do the worst
knowing my
possible
place and
options.
knowing that
Yeah.
it's the right place. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
It sounds like following the Kyun hasn't always been easy.
I had a temper. Bull's nickname for me, Gat, comes from Gatlock, the explosive power in Canary cannons. I was so angry when I was first freed. I wanted revenge. I wanted to find my family who was still enslaved in Minrathos.
Minrathos is the Tevinter capital, by the way.
The Kyun didn't tell me what I wanted to hear, but I didn't.
Why not?
The Canary were always ready to listen, to teach. They cared for me as much as one of their own. And if I leave, the parts of the Kyun that I don't like are never going to change.
I can understand that mentality.
I love how he's still talking to us.
Yeah, I will say I also feel like in part the conflict between Tevinter and the Kunari is meant at least a little to parallel the Cold War, and so like this kind of is where I also feel like a both sides thing is valid. Like, ask the question is who do I think is worse? Do I think Stalin is worse, or do I think America starting wars in Central America over bananas is worse? And I'm like, I think they're both pretty bad.
Pretty not great.
Yeah. So I kind of, that's how I feel. Yeah, so sometimes both sides is the correct take.
You knew Iron Bull back when you fought in Sahara.
Oh, you may want to pay attention, by the way.
That freed me. I was
He's talking about Iron Bull.
And when the Magister went to Saharon, he brought me along.
Iron Bull freed Gat.
Company. Iron Bull and his men attacked my master's ship and killed him, as well as his soldiers. Bull set me free.
And you decided to start following the Kyun after that.
What do you think? I just watched the giant horned warrior kill the Magister who hurt me.
He never told me about this.
One of the few things he hasn't shared with you, I gather. Oh, share the secret Ben Hasrath reports, but keep that bit where you save the elf boy to yourself.
Is Bull going to get in trouble for passing those reports on?
The Ben Hasrath aren't pleased with how forthcoming Bull has been, but he was one of their best agents. He kept the streets clean in Saharon longer than anyone before him or after. He fought until it nearly killed him. The Ben Hasrath trust him enough to accept how he joined the Inquisition, even if they don't like it. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might still have some use left in it. That's why I have a job.
How did an elf end up working for the Kunari out here?
The Ben Hasrath usually pick elves or humans to work outside of Kunandar. We're a little harder to spot. I've worked in Orlais and Navarra, but only for a few years now.
What did you do before that?
When I was old enough, I fought Tevinter forces in Saharon. I was too angry to do much else. It took me a long time to accept the Kyun, to get past justice to purpose.
Purpose?
Some days are still difficult.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance with the Kunari...
No, the Kunari are the PLO, remember? They're the Arabs.
That is above my rank. But the Canary don't take bargain.
Yeah, the Tevinters are the IDF.
I doubt you want Canary troops stomping.
They're the white people who are engaging in indiscriminate violence against civilians.
You get more use out of our ships, I imagine, and the agents we've got spread across Thedas. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those
I
reports
know
he's
all
been
my
forwarding
stories
to your
are
spy
like
master.
on summer tour, friend of a friend, we all do shrooms together.
You notice, I honestly love your stories, Jordan. It's just that we only have so much time. But go on, go on.
I'll be real quick. Meet up with this friend of a friend. We're all taking shrooms. We start talking. She reveals that she's from Israel and did like her compulsory service.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh. It's like, we're never gonna be close.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm too fucked up for this, but like, why would you say that right now? I was like, I know you think you didn't do anything wrong, but like,
You did.
fuck you.
Yeah, like I know that. Yeah, that's interesting because obviously there are some people who served in the IDF and realized, wait, no, this was bad. But if she's bringing it up that casually, that doesn't sound like it.
Very casually and gave zero disclosures of like, I wasn't happy about it, I got through it, and like moved to America. Nothing was like, oh yeah, no, I was.
Okay, so yeah, that's a very big red flag.
I was like, cool, glad I'm fully fucking used to it right now for this conversation.
That is kind of one of the things that does disturb me is that if you see how some Israeli settlers talk about violence in Palestine, they'll just like talk about like, oh yeah, we killed an entire village recently in just the most casual tone of voice you'll ever hear. And
once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the dreadnought know.
Yeah, like it does genuinely
Remember,
disturb me.
you're gonna want a volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting it.
Yeah,
We've got mages.
Zionists are weird, man.
Did y'all see that Taylor Swift updated
Getting close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
She went to prison.
Oh yeah.
That's
my favorite.
Just pay attention, alright? The Vince wants this red lyrium shipment back.
Yes, I know.
Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have weapons, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
Alright, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are,
Roll
boss.
Tide. That's a different one.
I'm ready to head out, Bones.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief.
Well, we're
Chargers,
seeing
double
random
time.
football
Let's
stuff.
move.
I know the Eagles are not a college team, but
And so the hook of
You
long
gave up Chargers the easier target.
And then I was like, well, roll
Nowhere
Tide.
farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting.
Lifting them.
Just like
The
old
lifting.
We were talking about it the other night.
I do like how I think they do a good job of, even with this guy being a character you've literally just met, like you can already get like a good sense that he and Bull know each other well very quickly.
You've been living outside the Kyun for years now, Iron Bull. Just wanted to make sure your reflexes hadn't gotten as soft as the rest of you.
Oh yeah.
They give everyone in this game a lot of personality.
Oh yeah.
all the others.
I mean that's why I love this game. Very personable characters and you can flirt with many of them. It's like
The guy was
Hades.
just like stabbing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, are you stabbing?
I noticed you
Oh, we're
used
just
a
killing a bunch of
notification
Venators.
channel, combined with an offensive attack.
Oh, who's talking
The
here?
notification
Oh,
disrupts
Dorian
the
and Solus are
magic
talking.
lying about. Things then burn hotter. Don't you then waste an inordinate amount of magic overcoming your
They're
own
being
notification?
nerds.
Ah, no.
Unify,
I
honestly.
warped the veil slightly to affect distance between the spells.
Of course. Have you considered snapping the veil warp to enhance the relative energy?
Like cracking a whip. Yes, tried it once.
Made
It made my teeth taste funny.
I will say that
all of us in the fires, like immediately afterwards, just having these weird, like really. Like,
yeah, I will say, Liz, there are times when that's all I can hear when you're trying to explain sound stuff to me.
Like just the weird specific jargon.
Yeah.
Everyone has their weird specific jargon or thing that they're like super into that they don't understand that other
Get
people
ready. We're
Don't
close.
get-
on that level.
yeah.
And are always like explaining things. I remember I had a friend who was a musician, guitarist, songwriter. She like met some guy that claimed he played guitar and they didn't know who sung really specific parts. She didn't know. That's exactly how I feel when we talk about movies. And I was like, oh, they all have our thing. And I'm like, I've watched way too many like movies and television where I have this deep reference point of things that I just assume everyone else knows in the same way that she's like, oh, I assume everyone else knows these 40-year-old indie artists. And it's like, no. Not everyone is into the same things you're into, but some people are, and that's beautiful. The fact that there's so much art in the world, there's billions of people, and this is the thing that bothers me in terms of people getting upset about shit that they don't like. And it's like, you could just with several billion people in the world, to have the mindset that every iteration of art should appeal to you is so, like, this extreme force, like, example of like Slipsism that I'm like, no, it's not for you. And
Yeah,
okay.
there's such a thing as criticism that's genuinely insightful, and then there's the type of criticism where it's like, this thing is just not for me, and I
don't like this. This doesn't appeal to me, therefore it should not exist. I'm like,
yeah.
There's so many things that I'm not fucking into. I don't think that they should cease.
Oh, I will say, I think you guys are gonna like this.
Yeah? More bees?
Wait, where'd he go?
An armor made out of all bees.
Oh, I was gonna say he has an armor that does.
He's just taking form.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'll try to show you later.
It's not going to be as exciting as bee armor.
It's not going to be exciting as bee armor.
I was going to say, would be overplayed.
I will say, yeah. Now y'all want to. Now we'll want to pay attention.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Whoa.
Yo, that's
Claire.
Charger's already sent theirs up. See him down there?
No.
Did it just grow grass?
I knew you gave them the easy
Yeah, they took a moment to render there, I think.
I was gonna say.
There's the dreadnought.
Is it a boat?
That brings back memory.
It's in fog, I think.
Oh, I see.
Nice one.
I think I now see the boat. I thought there was something else that was a boat, but I'm like, I think that's just a rock.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's rendered again.
I'm obsessed with this grass that's like growing.
Well, what do y'all want to say?
Look at them. I don't know.
I don't really care.
There are quite a few of them.
Yeah.
He means the Tevinters that are coming up there, yeah.
They do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the Dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Canary. You'd be declaring yourself Talvashov.
Asterisk.
With all you've given the Inquisition,
Apostate.
I think you've betrayed us already.
He explained it earlier, an apostate, someone who leaves the queue.
I told them you would never become Talvashov.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad, for this alliance and for the Qun.
Alright, so we're gonna save Krem and the Chargers, right? This is not a question?
Yeah, whatever you think is best choice.
Call the retreat.
I mean, everyone loves Krem, right? He's the trans guy who's Iron Bull's best friend, who has funny stories about the Chargers.
All these years, Hisrad, and you throw away all that you are. For what? For this? For them?
Wow. Don't say I'm sorry.
Don't call him liar. I like that.
His name is Iron Bull.
I suppose it is.
That's nice.
That's not how that works, but okay.
He's like, I guess.
Well, I think he's like, I suppose he doesn't have a Kunari name, but
No way they'll get out of range. Won't be long now.
Bull, when the dreadnought sinks.
Sinks. Canary dreadnoughts don't sink.
they do that.
Let's get back to my boys.
Yeah, I think I can't remember if I mentioned this, but Kunari are the only people in this world who have gunpowder.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why it exploded.
Yes, that's how that works.
Because again, it's like, yeah, because again, it's like in real life, like in like China and the Arabic world, they had gunpowder a long time before Europeans did.
Yeah, as much as I hate war, so much about like the development of war and all this
Hey,
like,
boss.
throughout history is so interesting.
Inquisitor, it is
Yeah, I
my
get you,
duty
like
to inform
gunpowder
you
and
that there will
crossbows
be
and
no
whatnot.
alliance
Yeah.
between our peoples. Nor will you be receiving any more Ben Hassrath reports from your Talvishoff ally.
You under orders to kill me, Gat?
No. The Ben Hassrath have already lost one good man. They'd rather not lose two.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of an.
It's like, what if we did like our own version of guerrilla warfare?
Yeah, it was kind of one of the earlier forms of like modern guerrilla
So much
warfare.
for that.
And it's like, yeah, that's actually kind of badass.
Yeah, it is actually.
Even if fundamentally, and I will get on this all the time, of like, the U.S. colonies did not have a right to go to war. It's kind of fucked up if you think about like the fundamentals, because it's like they had the Revolutionary War because they were mad about like taxes and all these things being imposed on them over colonies, but it was to pay for a war that we started, and our taxes paled in comparison to what they were paying in like.
You're talking about the 7 Years' War, right?
French and Indian.
That's part of the 7 Years'
Yeah.
War. Yeah.
So it's like,
I'm actually not sure about that from my own reading of it. I think there was a little more going on than that, but
I mean, it's more nuanced, but ultimately, like, the U.S. colonies were very much the instigator of that.
yeah, they did instigate a decent amount of things. Although one thing I will say that I thought was really interesting before we get back to this is that I was watching an interview from George Lucas a while back, and he was talking about how both the American Revolution and the Vietnam War inspired Star Wars, because they're also doing like guerrilla warfare in the jungle against technologically. Yeah, he said the thing that kind of went into his thoughts about Star Wars is that there was an irony that America started out as like the little guy doing like guerrilla warfare in the forest against a massive empire, and then they became the empire trying to crush the little guy fighting in the they became the thing that they fought. I think that's an interesting comparison because there is a lot of similarities between the Viet Cong and the American revolutionaries.
Yeah. There was like lose or live long enough to see yourself.
Yeah, Dark Knight reference.
Yes, very much America, and right after like overthrowing the big guy and starting your own thing, but like, what if we became the world morality police and told everyone else what they should be doing?
Yeah, it's.
And all the time, just like, there's so many things. It's like, even if I fundamentally don't agree with that, like, why is that your concern?
Yeah.
I remember many years ago.
Okay, can we actually?
I'm sorry. I will genuinely.
The loss of the Ben Hassrath information will hurt. Can we smoke out some of your old contacts?
They'll pull their people soon enough, but we might be able to identify the agents who replaced them. You're late.
Sorry, Chief. Still sore from fighting off all those vents. Good to see you, Inquisitor.
Alright, what do y'all want to say?
Glad you survived.
That fight against the Venatori was a bit dicey.
We knew that you and the Chief had our backs, Your Worship. Chief's even breaking open a cask of chasing sack meat for the charges tonight.
Damn it, Krem, that's the kind of thing you don't have to mention to the Inquisitor.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Chief.
I was like, where'd he go?
They just be fighting again.
When did you even have your shields out?
Ah, forget it. You're doing fine.
Hello, Cassandra.
Insane that this all just started.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing
Why are
seekers,
you not
Inquisitor. Still,
it's almost 10,
could
so
involve
it'll
a
be
threat
like
we are
30 minutes
unaware of.
away.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna assume. That, yeah, we'd probably be. Yeah.
Especially because I gotta be up
Mhm.
mad early for work tomorrow.
Let's see.
So I'm like actually gonna leave at 10:30.
Yep.
What's going
Oh
on?
yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna. That's a good
Why
stopping
am
point.
I not surprised?
I think we might be able to ask her about
Tell
him
me
now.
about your brother.
I'd rather not.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
I'll let you get back to
Still
work.
got the seat. That's fine.
That's okay. She will warm up to us. We'll get there.
She does disapprove of a great amount of
Yes.
She's like, fuck you guys.
It's proven constant.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what's happening.
Cassandra is hard to win over.
Look, I've never met Cassandra in real life, but I get the vibe she's actively forcing me right
Inquisitor?
Yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah. Maybe just a little bit.
Middle of a really acrimonious.
Yeah, it's like we've never met, but she's definitely served me paper.
Mm-hmm.
So many doors.
Yes, there are many doors. Life has many doors, Ed boy. Did any of y'all watch Ed, Edd, and Eddie growing up?
Yes, but I remember none of it.
Okay.
The fact that they named Ed, Eddie.
Just for a couple of years.
Fair.
My TV only had 8 channels growing up. And I'm pretty sure 2 of them were actually somehow the same channel.
I can't read. I thought this said mustache method. I was like, can we put a mustache on it?
What is it? Let's do it.
I can't read on this screen for some epic reason.
It grants you extra XP. It's a little useful, but I would say not the most useful.
Mustache.
I was going to say, you know a game was made in the 2010s if they just have mustaches in there for no fucking reason.
Yeah. Let's see.
Mustaches, bacon,
foxes.
2010s were kind of a weird time.
It's a wild time.
There were so many, like, owl stuff then.
Oh, owls were big.
And
a lot of American flags.
Apparently in Vietnamese culture, the owls are seen as a bad omen. And I know this because my mom viscerally does not like owls. And so I would just give her stuff and be like, Mom, owl.
Okay, this means we'll get more stuff on our map that we can find. That actually is useful.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of more stuff.
I had a lot of animal themed.
Okay, we caught the we caught the mayor. Now we'll have to judge him soon. Oh yeah, now we have to decide how to celebrate the dragon slaying.
With the power of friendship.
Okay, so yeah, they want to celebrate the dragon slaying. We could. Oh, hang on, I hit that too fast. Oh well, I guess Cullen's doing that now.
Not all recruits.
Okay, I made it to. Oh, this is a letter from the guy, the mage who was missing. Remember, his wife was looking for him. I was injured on the way back. Liz, you want to read this actually?
Sure.
Yes.
I'm starting from the beginning. Where are we?
I was injured.
I was injured on the way. Sorry, I can't read. I was injured on the way back from the conclave when this insane war erupted between the apostates and the Templars. I could not think of the word Templar today. I was like actually trying to think of it. I made it to the decrepit inn just before the gash on my leg turned to a fever. Fortunately, when the Inquisition's people found me, they sent for a proper healer. I owe them my life, I'm certain. I'm told the Inquisition will deliver this letter to you, which is the first peace of mind I've had since the conclave. Stay in the capital, my love, until I come to you. Yours always, Ellery, which I almost read as elderly. I cannot read on your screen. I'm so sorry.
It's totally fine.
Can I do the next one?
Yes, let Jordan do the next one.
Yeah, Jordan, you can do the next one. Okay, actually, Jordan, do you want to read this little soundbite?
I received some news from the Navaris. It seems her little resistance has drawn support, just as she would hoped it would. Thing is, that support comes in the form of idealistic magisters with no real power. Ellipses. While the ones who might see her group as a threat are the true heavy hitters. Reading between the lines, I say Navaris is more hot water than she lets on. In more hot water than she lets on. That's a different saying. She's crafty, but she could use more help right about now, or the resistance might die on the vine. Up to you, but if you ask me, any enemies of the Minotaurs should be friends of ours. Dorian. Dorian.
So yeah, this is what was it? Oh yeah, remember we were trying to help an anti-Venatori progressive resistance movement into Vinter. I will say the only one available is Liliana, but I honestly want to go with it because look at her solution: kill one of her enemies, and the rest will believe she can strike at them with impunity, and they'll back off.
I like that. I'm into it.
Yeah.
Inquisitor.
So I couldn't think of the word Templar today because I was using a Python library called Tkinter, and I was like, oh, like to Vinter, and then I was like, what are those non-magic keys that I couldn't think of the word Templar. So that's been my day. I was thinking about. I was like, oh yeah, Dragon Ages today. What the fuck is a Templar?
Yeah. Let's see. I think. Okay, yeah, so we gotta go, let's see, we gotta go to France to talk to, actually tell the lady her lover is fine. First, though, we should talk to Iron Bull, and then I think after that we should be able to do the sexy with her. Yes! If I am right, and, since we have about half an hour left, yeah, we should be able to get with the sexy on today.
Let's do the sexy
That's what I'm here for. Iron Bull.
Yeah. Oh, I will. Oh, Jordan. Iron Bull is all about the foreplay.
Insane. Insane lore.
Cutscene? Yeah.
Just a cutscene of
You want
45
to
minutes
see
of
me?
him going down on me.
Oh, Iron Bull, absolutely. I'm pretty sure it is stated somewhere that he eats pussy, right?
I mean, it's all about the angles with those horns.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so...
Icon.
Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup.
Wow.
Guess
What a
I'm
great
not even
setup.
worth sending professionals for.
You knew the assassins were coming?
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Why didn't you tell me ahead of time?
You go through years of Ben Haswith training to hide facial expressions when I wasn't looking.
Can we do that?
See? Like that. If I'd warned you of the
funny.
guards, the assassins would have been tipped off.
I think it was funny. It's like, oh, you could have warned me. It's like, do you have master spy training to hide your expressions? Inquisitor looks annoyed. He's like, see, like that.
Yep.
Are you alright?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
Oh! He said, I've hurt myself worse fooling around in bed.
What's the poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now.
This is...
As it is, it stings like
This is
shit,
the Princess Bride.
but that's about it.
Yeah, basically.
He's like, I've been dosing whatever the poison is. Is he
I think it said
community for it?
comic. Yeah.
He's been building a movie.
Yeah.
Has everyone seen the Witch's Windex and Witch's Blue Gatorade Tumblr post where they're using the Princess Bride gifts?
I have not. Okay.
I'll find it at some point and send it to all of you.
Amazing.
Because the implication is heavily in the end that the OP has in fact been building up an immunity to Windex.
Incredible. What do y'all want to say? They didn't have to do this, or should we retaliate?
I don't.
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice.
Okay. Okay.
I hoped the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talvashoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
Still you.
Yeah.
You acted like a Talvashoth for years. That didn't change you. Neither does this.
That was just a role. This is my life. As one of those. I've killed hundreds of Talvashoth in Saharan. Bandits, murderers, bastards who turned their back on the Q. And now I'm one of them.
Screw that.
Bullshit. You're a good man.
Without the Q to live by.
Hey! You're a good man. If the Ben Hasrath don't see that, it's their loss.
Thanks, Mom. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass, the Iron Bull is with you.
Kiss on the mouth.
Kiss us now.
I don't remember what show I was watching with Weston, but we were sitting there, we're like, why is no one making out in this? That's how I feel about this game.
Oh, hi, Cullen. There's a question mark here, so I presume he has a thing to tell us. Yes, he does.
Inquisitor, I've found where the Red Templars come from. They're in full redoubt.
That's the place we would have gone if we
The Knights
recruited
were
them.
fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters. Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall.
Yeah, he was actually a character in Dragon Age 2.
I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry.
Are people addicted
Its power
to
comes
lyrium?
with it.
Yeah, lyrium is addicting, including 2 Templars.
Okay.
People keep saying.
It's like, it's one thing if it overtakes you, it's another thing to be like, it's addictive.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
And that's, I believe, part of that, that's actually part of how the Chantry does their best to maintain control over the Templars, because, you know, they're the only people who can give you a substance that you're addicted to.
Okay. So, like, Velociraptor.
Kinda, I guess. Or kind of like how in real
Super
life.
addicted
Yeah.
drugs to get people into the religion. I'm pretty sure that was the entire plot of Velociraptor.
Yeah, but there's also a real life parallel, like sex workers. Like
I don't think that happens in real life, Josie.
sex workers, their pimps will often pressure them into, taking drugs so they'll get addicted and they can help them keep control of them.
I think they just do it because they love it.
All right, what do y'all want to say?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm like, I don't know what the right answer is.
Yeah, this one isn't super important.
To gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
All right, what do y'all think?
You want vengeance?
Yeah.
Sure.
Are you angrier at Corypheus or Samson?
I don't know. Samson at least.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's what the implication was.
Caravans
Then,
of red
do you
lyrium
want
being
revenge against
smuggled
Samson?
along
Remember,
trade
he knows him. It's first.
Investigating them could lead to where it's being mined. If you confront them, be wary. Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
All right, yeah. So that's a quest that will be taken care of at some point.
When I reached out, my
Oh yeah,
dad
you'll.
just gone. Know where I found it? In a barrel. The thing was filled to the brim with daggers. Got the strangest feeling. I know someone took it right off my belt, but I can't recall.
It's cold.
who.
Yeah.
You'll just be stealing knives.
Yeah, you're gonna hear people. You're gonna hear.
Put it in a barrel full of daggers.
There's a reason for that. Let's see.
It feels very like South African genocide. Why are there barrels?
No, there is a reason. Hello, Cole.
Named
Actually,
lands inside
you see.
armor that shouldn't fit, lit by faces of children he couldn't save.
Yeah, I don't remember what that one means. Oh yeah, there is some. This is actually what we can ask him about. Things that we've been overhearing.
Yes, maybe. What was it?
Let's see. I think.
Hoarding daggers.
You burn germs.
Let me see. So some of these I don't think we have enough information to fully ask about yet. I think.
Plums by the window?
Let's see.
All of these are great, so pick whatever.
Well, there's actually a reason why some of them is.
Crumbs on the window.
Yeah, I'll explain later.
Attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
Yeah. So that's basically this is that you're kind of investigating because there is always a reason. This one I don't think we know the reason yet, but we'll probably overhear it soon.
I'll talk to you later.
How do you know?
Okay.
I mean, honestly, a great reaction to our weird ass exit from
Yeah.
this conversation. You'd be like, maybe we won't. That's a you problem, not a me problem.
The embodiment of this boy I had a crush on at summer camp. He was just like pseudo intellectual, very deep. Always wore his Jack Stone team. One time, what up? He was laying on the bench. He was like, I'm looking up at the leaves. Like, when you look at them from the circle, it looks like one big tree. And it's like, oh my god, you're so great. It's just trees.
That's just how trees
the
work.
leaves are just like one big thing. That's so cool.
I'm just imagining a newspaper that says headline: Local man learns how trees work.
He was not very smart.
Oh, we haven't talked to. I'm here because we haven't talked to our gal Vivian in a little while.
Oh, isn't
Oh, people are bringing her presents. That's right.
Vivian.
it's her birthday?
My dear Inquisitor, whatever
Oh
can
my
I
god,
do
we
for you?
didn't teleport.
What do y'all want to say?
Where are the movers?
Yeah,
Where did I find movers changing all my furniture? I'm sure I don't know, darling. Perhaps your old furniture was full of lice and fleas.
Dick, what?
Stop being so petty.
Honestly, yeah.
I look for it.
This is ridiculous. Stop acting like a child, Vivian.
Thus speaks the Inquisitor who has made so many mature and level-headed choices lately.
It's a fan, yeah.
Setting malcontents loose among the population with no safeguards to stop them should they turn into abominations. Very wise.
Yeah, it's for the aesthetics. It's not for the
I
plot.
rearranged some furniture. Lives are not thrown into jeopardy by this. Perhaps a little perspective is wanted here.
You don't have cheekbones like that. You don't have to.
Yeah. What do y'all want to say?
I'm not taking your bait,
I'm
bitch.
not taking your bait, yo.
You can't make me angry with a few words and a silly prank.
I merely wanted to see what you'd do. You are the
I
current
hate
leader
the
of the
fact that we
Inquisition.
can't romance.
It's good to know your limits.
Me too. Honestly, me too.
I love
And
it.
now I do.
Romance.
Be a dear and run along now, Inquisitor. I have so much to attend to.
Is it like is it because she's straight and can only romance male characters?
No,
Or is
it's
she not?
it's a spoiler. There is a reason you can't romance her. That is a spoiler. No, it's not that actually.
She's not real. She's a figment of our imagination.
No, it's not that either.
I just think that we can't romance this baddie.
What's the name of the goat? That's her boyfriend.
Oh yes,
Lord Wolseley.
Lord Wolseley.
She's engaged to Lord Wolseley.
She's a perfect.
Very much like the magicians where that woman's just married to a bear.
My parents as a kid got me this like mystery book that was based on a woman who was really into like vintage.
I will say, Jordan, you probably don't want to get into a story because we may be about to have sex with Iron
Oh my
Bull.
god.
What?
Take us now. In the
Long
middle
story
of the
short,
day.
He is. Nope,
the
he's not
third
here.
book in this series, and
Darn
there's
it,
the whole
okay.
plot line of their furries. I was like, wait, what?
Darn it. Okay, there. I'm gonna go.
Where
Let's.
is he? Why are
Trigger
we fucking
the
Josie?
trigger the fuck.
I will go find him and talk to him again, and we'll see if that will help.
Trigger the fuck is an iconic sentence coming out of
Trigger the
mine.
fuck.
Yeah, I read this super fun mystery book. I'm like, I love this. Read the second one. It's about Nancy Drew. I'm like, oh, so great. Get to the third one, and the subplot is like these furries are committing murders. I'm like, wait, what?
Furries committing murders is awesome.
Okay.
I was like, why are we like staking out these furries right now? I was like, I don't understand.
I'm obsessed. I think that sounds awesome. Actually, I'm not even kidding.
What is this, a book?
Hello, Krem.
Shame the
So-
alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Yeah, it's a book series that's about
We'll talk to Krem more a bit later.
biographer who writes biographies about.
Oh, we got
different
another
things.
Iron Bull cutscene. Okay.
Iron Bull's just like
And she's also into.
Oh, okay. Actually, so I remembered wrong. This is how it starts.
Oh!
So,
Oh,
listen,
shut up.
I've caught the hints. I get what you're saying. You
What
want
is
to
that?
ride the ball.
Are we not gonna acknowledge
Can't
it?
say I blame you,
I
but
mean,
I'm not sure you know what you're asking.
We chose
Not
that.
sure if you're ready for it.
I love how he was behind it.
So, Jordan, if you say we're not going to acknowledge that, the thing is we did because we chose that design for
Like
the
Iron
bed.
Bull. Is it I can handle it?
I can handle it.
I can handle it.
Is that what we want?
Or whatever
Yes, we
the
do
appropriate
want
response
this.
is.
Whatever,
Yes.
whatever to proceed.
Whatever to get
But
this
without
done.
seeing that heart, I was like,
Oh, I'm ready for it.
See,
Do it.
you say that, but you really don't know what that
Yeah, we do.
means.
So show me.
just take me already. Oh my god.
Yes,
Which one?
yes.
Just
Guys,
take me already.
Take me
Are we
already.
gonna do this
You
or
have
not?
insane grip strength, John. Oh!
I
Last
love really
chance.
strong massages. And people are always surprised because I have really small hands.
All right, which one do y'all want to do?
What's up? This. Oh, but
this-
please don't leave. It's like so dramatic and romantic.
Well, I believe that this is supposed to be a one-night stand, right? So we could probably do this one.
Yeah, I guess this should be fun.
A little slower
Oh!
and a lot harder.
That
What?
was- I was gonna say, that
Ow!
was better.
Oh my god. Ah, it's a fade to black. Boo!
I think you do get some stuff at some
I
point.
have some
Yeah.
information that maybe
No, let her rest.
Is she not inside or let her rest?
Let her- No, don't go in, let her rest. And she's just like, oh my god!
Okay, so yeah, that was.
Aw, I wanted more, but I love it.
I love that they boned. I'm happy for them.
Yes. I mean, I will say I remember them fading to black for this in Hades too, if I remember correctly.
In Hades, they fade to black, but then you hear the springs of the mattress.
You do see. I will say, I think if you do romance Iron Bull more fully, you do see more.
Okay.
Me going to YouTube, romance Iron Bull.
I will. Well, so I'd say be careful because there are spoilers. But when we get past a certain point, I actually can send you like a link so you can watch it.
Again, nothing's ever gonna beat that in Hades. Not only can you canonically romance Thanatos, but you can also romance Meg, and then at one point, all you have a threesome, and you hear the springs, and like they're moaning and stuff.
Yep. Hello, Bull.
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about this.
I'd like to talk in private.
All right.
So yeah, we will say we're not interested in doing more of this, but he's cool with that.
We need to talk about what happened between us.
Oh, that. Sure. What's on your mind?
Yeah, surprised by how fun it was.
Nobody has ever done that to me before. I enjoyed it.
Done what?
Of course you did.
Oh, you'll see. He'll.
Nazareth training, remember? Grew up learning to manipulate people. When it's a hostile target, you give them what they want. But when it's someone you care about, you give them what they need.
So, translation, he dominated her is what happened. Let's see. How does this, Sure, let's ask.
So if I agree...
It is, like, this is basically the 50 Shades, will you agree
Outside this
thing.
room, nothing changes. You're the Inquisitor. You're the boss. I will never hurt you without your permission. You will always be safe. If you're ever uncomfortable, if you ever want me to stop, you say Kato, and it's over. No questions asked.
So, yeah, this is the no, let's not go any further option.
Honestly, kind of an iconic way to do it. Is you just be like, safe word out.
Whatever happened before, this isn't what I want. It won't go any further.
Yeah, I don't...
I'll see you later, boss.
Yep, see, he's like, alright, cool.
I kind of wish you could have been gentler about it.
Yeah, I think that, I agree. I think that, I wish they would have been a little gentler with that.
Not what I'm ultimately feeling.
Yeah, I think,
like,
yeah.
Probably not best for the camaraderie of the squad.
But that was real fun, and I have to acknowledge it.
Yeah, I think...
We might do it again later. See how
But yeah, that was fun, though, wasn't it?
I'm just glad they hooked up.
Yes.
Now I want to see him hook up with Dorian.
I want to see a full...
Yes, and I will say that, like, yes, if you do go further with him, like, yeah, it is very explicitly a dom-sub relationship.
Okay. Well, honestly, that with, like, a hot bi guy like Dorian, let's go. That sounds
I want to see him and Dorian fall in love.
Yes, that will now that, you know, we've got that out of the way, yes, we can begin working on making that happen.
So, like, genuine question, not that we're going to do it, like, if we had, say, turned him down, would there be a way to then start back up the relationship if we were like, nah, I've changed my mind, or is it just
I can't remember, actually.
one and done. It's a chance.
Yeah.
Right now, though, we have to work on our lady friend. We have to go help her not get murdered. And again, this doesn't matter because we don't actually use any of our people. So I'm gonna, again, like, stopping point, I'm gonna take us to, we'll deal with this quickly, and then I'm gonna take us to a place that'll be a good place to start next time, and then, yeah.
I have to leave in like 10
Yep.
minutes. Like, I have
Oh,
to.
yeah, this won't be taking 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
That's what I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk to the lady, let her know her husband's safe, and then we'll just move on to the next area. Oh, and, but yeah, Liz, did you, I hope you did enjoy that.
I loved it. I'm glad y'all waited for me.
Yes.
And I'm glad it happened today, but I fully expect that Jordan would have done it for me.
Yeah, and I will say that, like, just from, like, dialogue, like, with other people and stuff, as for what they get up to, there is definitely a fair amount of ropes and, you know, spanking involved.
Good for them.
And there is one point where if you take Cole out with you, while you're romancing Iron Bull, where he will start talking about it, and everyone will be like, I don't want to hear this.
This woman's get up is insane.
Alright, so yeah, we tell her lover's fine.
Yep.
Here's a letter from Ellery. He's safe with his family in the dales.
I really thought Ellery was a woman's name.
I also...
Honestly, yeah.
It kind of gives off a feminine vibe.
As a family deserving of a noble title.
But I also thought it was elderly the first time.
You have my word.
Yeah.
Now please forgive my hastiness, but I must read Ellery's words. Make her keep you.
That
All right.
woman's outfit goes crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, not everyone looks great with the mask, but I think she's pulling it off, honestly. Alright. now we'll head off to the area that we'll be exploring next time.
Hell yeah.
It's actually one of my favorite areas because it's super pretty.
I am MIA on Friday.
That's okay.
I'm going to be at a wedding.
That's what you're doing it today.
Next Friday is what I'm...
Oh, okay.
Next Friday.
Also,
I mean,
don't know
actually,
if anyone saw, but I think is it Friday or Saturday? The Angelica Theater is doing a 10 o'clock screening of The Room.
Interesting.
On, I think it was the 8th.
I actually will say, quick question. Actually, could everyone do Wednesday next week? Because I'd be fine with moving it to that if we could all do it.
I actually can't do Wednesday next week.
Okay.
Next week's booked and busy for me, so do not make
Okay, Friday? Okay, yeah, I'll say let's go back to Friday then. Okay. But yeah, I am very pleased we got to do that with you here, Liz.
Yes, I'm very happy to be there for it.
Yeah, no, Iron Bull is a super cool guy. He's, again, oh crap. Forgot about this.
The House of Repose decided to pay a visit.
Who?
The assassin order that's trying to kill her.
Who is the
The assassin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Liliana had people watching her. What do y'all want to say?
Are you alright?
Are you sure they didn't hurt you?
As you say, dramatically facing away.
It was all so sudden. Liliana sent people to shadow me. They appear to have saved my life. I owe you everything, Sergeant.
Only my duty, Ambassador. I'll talk with the spy master about these murderous louts. She'll find how they got in.
Sit in judgment.
And judge the prisoner.
Oh yeah, we caught the warden who did the bad stuff, so we're gonna have to judge him next.
Oh.
Not today, but yeah.
I just love the concept of sit in judgment.
Yes, in our giant dragon chair. Remember we picked it out.
I remember the dragon.
We be judging people.
All right, where is? Yes, here we go. We've been contacted by a guy named Fairbanks who says he has information of value. He offers to trade information in exchange for the Inquisition help in eliminating a rebel faction called the Freemen of the Dales. Those are the people we were just fighting at the Exalted Plains, remember? Who were setting up all those things that made the zombies come. So, there's a guy named Fairbanks. We're going to help him with the Freemen, and he'll give us information.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves, had a run-in with the rebels. They're as violent as we've been led to believe. Harding was unable to coax much from Fairbanks. He will only share what he knows with the Herald. He's holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than the Freemen. If there's a chance, then we must learn all we can. Be careful, the Forest of the Graves is treacherous. Alright, venturing the Forth. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take Dorian and Iron Bull.
I love that their ship name's Adorable.
Adorable, yes.
I love that I said something very close without ever hearing it before, and then you were like, yeah, no, it is adorable. And I was like, wait, what?
Anytime you have a really good ship name,
you gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
Yeah.
Like, I've gotta say something controversial yet brave. I do not believe in shipping Sam and Dean Winchester.
Yeah.
But they kind of went off with the name.
Yeah, I get it. Wincest is a great...
It's a very clever
The
ship
name is
name.
great. The concept
Is icky.
disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah. The ship name, hilarious.
Trying to... Alright, yeah, let's take Cole.
I'm also firmly of the belief that if they were explicitly not brothers, I would have wanted them to be in love so bad.
Very possible. Very reasonable.
Like, they're just childhood best friends.
Yeah, like if like Sam was Bobby's kid and Dean was John's kid, I would have been like, yeah, they're in love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Childhood friends to lovers.
Classic.
Weirdly deciding to respond to
Okay, here's Harding. We might be able to flirt with her again too. Let's see if we do. Let's do
The
that.
scouts have seen a number of fade rifts all over the forest. We've located this mysterious Fairbanks. He won't share his information with anyone but you. He and his men are camped out at Watcher's Reach on the path ahead. From what we can tell, they're refugees from the war. Peasants, mostly.
Oh yes, we can flirt with her. I do like these little chats.
I do enjoy these encounters. It's like we're getting to know each other. We are.
That really feels like something my mom would
Such a
say
shame
to
our
their
meetings
mom
are
that she
so
hates.
brief.
Mm.
But, you know, saving the world and all that. Busy, busy.
Oh, Scout Harding's so cute.
Yes, you can actually romance her in the next game, like a full romance.
Oh.
And it's adorable.
We can just flirt with her right now?
Yeah, you can kind of get close with her, but it's not like a full romance, no. But yeah, tell us about this Fairbanks dude.
You know about Fairbanks. We don't know much about him. He appeared after the Civil War started, helping people fleeing from the destruction. Fairbanks is likely not his real name.
What?
Whoa.
Do you know anything else about the region? They call this place the Emerald Graves. Legend says that a tree grows here for every Celestial who perished in its defense.
Maybe. Well, I will say about the American thing. The thing is that dwarves in general in this game have American accents.
That's true. Varric also has that.
Yes, and every other dwarf I can remember meeting has one. Oh, actually, remember how last time I said there was going to be like a free Palestine-related statement that didn't come up? That's because I was remembering it wrong. It's this. It actually comes up here because this is also a place where atrocities against the Dalish have happened. Actually, like, there's a reason for that. They're called the Dalish, and they come from the Dales. Yeah, the Dales is a region that includes both this area and the last one we were just at, the Exalted Plains. So this is the area that the Elven, state was before it was destroyed by the humans.
We are the master.
Yeah, that's a quote. Yeah, well, I'll let Jordan come back because this was interesting. And then, don't worry, Liz, this is...
I don't know what's name. What is her name again?
Whose name?
Harding.
Scout Harding.
Thank you. I'm just, here for the vibes. I'm trying to find her,
Although I think the reason why Varric sells it is because it's like raspy. His voice is husky.
Yeah, that's true.
Rapscallion.
Scout Harding has the most normal person that vibes.
It's too smooth sounding.
Yeah. I will say, it does it's gotten to the point where I no longer register it as not normal because I've talked to her long enough, but I do see what you mean.
That's true.
Oh yeah, and I said that there was going to be basically a statement that's going to go free Palestine because of indigenous atrocities, and yeah, this is a line that you can... This is one case where I like it because they did actually give you a line that you can only do if you're Dalish yourself.
We are the last Elven. Never again shall we submit. Oh, I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I spoke thoughtlessly.
Yeah, she's like, she mentions offhand, there are some atrocities that happened here, and then Inquisitor's like, yeah, that's my heritage. She's like, oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Thank you for the information. I'll head out. One other thing. A group of deserters from the Imperial armies has established itself here. Freemen of the Dales, they call themselves.
Relatedly, free
They are
Palestine!
the Inquisition. And everyone else. Watch your back, Inquisitor.
Yeah, this place is called the Emerald Graves, and, it's called that because a lot of elves died here. Yes, it is.
I need y'all to know that Scout Harding's voice actor was, in fact, in Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Okay, that's funny.
That's crazy. That's a movie.
I don't know why I'm asking because I haven't seen that movie.
I have not.
I don't know who anyone in it is.
That's a movie.
Does she play a Chihuahua?
No, she plays a woman named Angela.
Okay.
I was gonna say I don't remember enough about that movie to remember.
She's also in
coming out.
That was a movie that had George Lopez in it, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.